Alright. Let's change the
Yes.
music, because
Yes.
we are now live, by the way, so that you are all aware.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that would have
Okay.
been the best way
Right.
to start the session, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Just quote the last picture.
Yeah, brilliant. Time to go live. I'm going to grab food. I'll be back 1 second.
Alright, well,
Check yourself.
as Simon said, brilliant time to go live. So, hello everybody, and welcome to Crabby D&D. I am here with my players. Simon, he is here, trust me. You, Jamie.
Hello.
Jamie.
Hi.
Sudz.
Go.
And Harlan.
Simon's not here. They killed him. I'm gonna be net.
Well, it's fine. It won't be needed. It's fine. You'll be fine. Just don't die.
You just exploded.
Your own words right there. Okay. Well, I think we should just get straight on with it, shall we?
Yay, murder.
Maybe.
Boom.
We'll see.
Burn, baby, burn.
Last time was quite the predicament, wasn't it? After your success, you gained quite a bit of confidence. And what was it again? A speed run? So be it. Last time we were with this ragtag group of cliques. Cat, Damian, Kay, Lloyd, Romulus, and Vinny all gathered together to investigate further into the old sewer, now turned storm siphon. The adventure brought them to the outside of some form of operation center for storage or manufacturing, with the party finding a wonderful trapped entrance, a few ooze undead within. They decided, due to the small corridors, to go their separate ways, fighting several fights at once, and exploring the inner workings of this place, only to get each group into its own trouble, one after another. As your groups stand divided, Vinny, Kay, you otherwise heading round the outside of these, outside of whatever this storage facility may be, heading down a ladder, fighting several gelatins at the time, and then passing through and finding a hidden entrance that leads further into this refined storage area. You otherwise meet face to face with Cat and Romulus, who abandoned Damian and Lloyd to the upper storage area, heading down a winding staircase made of roots and otherwise tree parts, before arriving in the same chamber and opening the door from the other side. Of the party now divided to Kay, Vinny, Cat, and Romulus, you are now considering leaving the chamber, or actively leaving the chamber that is filled with crates and boxes through a hidden doorway, as the two large corpse oozes at the back of the room, who have now dropped from the ceiling nearby due to Romulus's presence. Romulus drops a lit torch onto a bunch of crates nearby before ushering his companions away. The remaining party of Damian, Lloyd, and the Plague Knight begin departing from their current combat with the Gelatins and Jambies to join up with the rest of their friends below. So, we still have initiative in place, and I believe currently, Vinny, it is your current turn. You look into the room before you, seeing the kind of the distant sections of this, your dark vision kicking in, with no visible light source from Romulus and Cat outside of the torch, which has now been dropped on the box at the back.
I had a torch, and then Romulus had that little bit of fire, so I
So
still got the
you've
torch.
still got an actual torch, okay.
Mhm.
So with that then, you can
It's my
see
torch.
currently, and you can see at the back of the room will look to be two corpse oozes that have dropped down, beginning to edge their way slowly but surely towards the remainder of your party, with the fire now not necessarily lighting. It's hard to say what it's going to do, but it's currently sitting on top of a wooden box. You're also concentrating on the dancing lights that are up here illuminating the upper area.
And he's getting food.
Oh, is he still getting food? I thought I heard him return.
Nope. But it
Wow.
was nice updating the empty space, the empty scene.
Good.
The audience now knows what's
Yeah.
going on.
I didn't realise that Vinny hadn't come back. Okay. In which case, we'll move on to Cat in the initiative order then.
Okay. Okay.
We'll say in this moment, Vinny is taking in the surroundings and holding his action to move out of, or holding his movement to move out of the way where appropriate.
Um. Just, well done. Well done, Romulus. Well done. Yeah, I'm not hanging around in here. No. Yes. I'm going to try and head out without causing a detriment to Vinny.
Mm-hmm.
So
5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay.
yeah, I'm not going any further because I'm not starting a combat down here.
Okay, and you currently holding the torch and are able to see the area around you.
Yeah, and I'll hold my action if something comes up.
Hold your action to do what?
A thing.
Do you wish to be
Hang
more
on.
specific, or are we being general here?
Give me a second. I'm looking for a character sheet. I'll hold
Oh,
I'll
no.
hold a homing blade for
Hold a homing blade if
something
anything.
rears its head.
Okay. Kay, it is now your turn.
I am still holding on to this lantern thingy, mabobby, and I am holding my action to press the button again once Romulus comes out.
Okay. End of your turn. It is Ooze 1's turn. Ooze 1 is going to move up and is going to make an attempted engulfing attack against Romulus. That is a 18 to hit.
That does indeed hit Romulus.
You take
Oh dear.
7 points of bludgeoning damage.
I don't know if I was raging at this point or not.
You've been down here for quite some time. Your rage would have
Yeah,
ended.
I don't believe so. Okay, so that's 7, did you say?
7 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of acid damage.
Oh.
Yes, it was a very good hit. And you are engulfed as it enters your space. You are considered grappled and by the corpse ooze at this time.
Well, bye guys, I'm about to die.
Oh no!
Okay, that is the end of its turn. It is now the Plague Knight's turn. Hearing what's going on down there, is going to, as a bonus action, is going to light his mace, and is going to kind of turn to Lloyd and Damian. We should catch up with your friends. I believe they went down this way. And he is going to shuffle through 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and he is then going to be prepared to descend, and he will get to this space here. Actually, no, he's going to hold back actually because he knows that Damian and Lloyd can't see, so he's going to stand at the top of the pit. Okay, he's going to hold his action to dash if need be. Damian, it is your go.
Now, question.
I'll just wait.
That's fine. In reference to or the beginning of your turn, you held your action to move depending on the scenario.
Okay.
So once it gets around to the beginning of your turn, I'll have your held action go off. You've currently just seen Romulus engulfed, so I'll let you decide at that point whether you wish to run or go in.
Okay.
So Damian, it's currently your turn. The way before you
Yep.
seems to be empty. You do not see any gelatins or jambies in the way, and you can't hear anything of particular note coming from anywhere at the moment. But you do know that note that Lloyd is preparing to otherwise, finish cracking open boxes and begin to head down with you. And you note that the Plague Knight is currently standing down the other entrance, currently holding up a light and waiting.
Right, I'm concentrating on something, and I don't know what the hell I'm concentrating on.
No, you're not.
Why not?
No, you're affected by
I-
Shield of Faith, and Lloyd's
From-
concentrating on it.
Lloyd. Okay, right. that
So
makes
your
more
AC should be
sense.
21 at the moment.
Yeah. That sound. Oh my god, I'm clicking completely the wrong things. Don't want iTunes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Right. Okay. Well, I guess I'm moving towards. Yeah, moving to get behind the Plague Knight, I guess.
5,
much as I
10,
can.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Okay, moving up do you wish to use your action to do anything? He's currently holding the light over the stair route down. You currently can hear the sound of footsteps from below, but that's about it.
Right. I guess I might withhold my action in case of like dodging, just in case something happens below.
Or if that's the case, it would be you just use your action to dodge. You use your
Yeah.
action to dodge, and then that would be that.
So yeah, I think that's what I'm basically doing.
Okay. Romulus. Actually, no. First, it is Ooze 2's go.
Please, no.
Ooze 2, in this instance, is going to...
Be engulfed by flame.
He is going to go forward, and he's going to proceed across this section here, squeezing into this space here. At the bottom of the step.
wonderful.
Well,
The
bye-bye,
flame,
Romulus.
the flame is extinguished. As a result, it takes damage. Okay. Takes some undetermined amount of damage. And so the flame at the back is extinguished, as it otherwise goes over it, and it's going to go there. As its friend is as you are inside of its friend, it cannot attack you, and it uses action to dash, so it is going to end its turn. Actually, no, it didn't use its action to dash. It's going to use its action to dash. Seeing Vinny and Kay there. Kay, do you wish to push the button? But seeing as Romulus cannot get out. It's up to you. Your reaction was to held once Romulus is out to be able to push the button. In this current instance, Romulus's turn is coming up, so actually I'll let Romulus go first in case he does manage to somehow break out of this. So Romulus, it is your go.
Okay. I am inside one of these slimes.
Correct.
There is a second slime directly next to said slime. I'm not going to take damage until
The start of its turn.
the start of its turn.
Yes, which is automatic damage straight out.
I
but
will
it
go
can't make an
unconscious
attack
if I take
against
that damage. I'm letting you know that ahead of right now.
That's fine.
Is
Depends on how
there
much
a
damage
way
it is, but yeah.
for me to burst from this one, through this one, and out this door?
I will need you to make me 2 escape DC checks. Going from this one out, and then I will say, because it will be 5, 10,
Would this be a strength-based
15, 20, 25, 30. This
Would
would
this be
be two athletics checks back to back versus their grapple DCs. The first one will be based on the engulf ability, the second one will be based on it rolling.
Okay. Could I have a? Could I spend my rage and attempt that?
You may, yeah.
So I will be raging to give myself
Yep.
advantage.
And then you'll be attempting to break grapple, which counts as an opposed shove, effectively, or an opposed grapple, which takes up your attack.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and make me 2 of those with advantage. First one is against the base escape DC. Yep, easily.
Yep.
As you otherwise push out, peeling off of it, there's kind of the slimy nature of it as it just separates from you as you pull yourself free. And you see the next one. You have a choice here.
Mm-hmm.
You can either undertake disadvantage, and you will take no damage should you succeed, or you cannot undertake disadvantage, but you will take half of the damage that you would take as a result of the
I
engulf
physically
ability.
cannot take any damage. I am on 1 hit point.
Okay. So
I must take disadvantage,
Okay. Single
which I
roll.
presume balances down to a single roll.
Yep. So a single roll, and this will be versus its strength athletics as well, which is lower than technically the golf DC, but you know. Okay.
That is altogether. That was an athletics. That is +6. That is a 15.
15. You push through, moving from this one into the next one as you feel the kind of the sticky nature of it. You climb over the top, trying not to get grappled, as you otherwise reach to the other side of this. Vinny, you see him ahead of you. Romulus isn't going to succeed this check. You may use your held reaction to give him a bonus to it. And I will say depending on what kind of action you wish to take to aid him.
Simon, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay. What's going to be helpful here?
This can be a feature such as Bardic Inspiration to be given in this instance. This can be used physically putting your hand out to help pull him out. This could be any of that. I'm not going to tell you what kind of bonuses you will be giving as a result of each of these. I'll leave it up to your creativity here.
Okay, in that case, I am going to use a bardic inspiration. If I can.
Okay.
Mhm.
Romulus.
I
Go
also
ahead
kind of
and-
need to get out the way, I guess, if I can do that as part of this.
You had your held action to move out of the way where necessary. So in this instance, I'll say as part of this, you're inspiring him and stepping
Okay.
back.
So
that's
what
fine.
I'm doing is I'm saying, come on, Romulus, just a few more steps, and I am sort of bullfighter style, holding out my cape and then stepping to one side.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d6. You said you had a 15 total?
15 total.
Okay. You need a 3 or higher to succeed. They got a total of 18 on the
Oh,
grapple.
sorry, who was rolling?
This will be Romulus rolling.
Okay, cool. I'll ignore mine. Thank fuck.
No!
As he puts out his hand to kind of offer his help and takes a step back,
I have an inspiration!
do you wish to re-roll your d20?
Yes, I would like to reroll my d20.
Okay.
It's got a +1 now.
It's got a
Got a
+1 in
+6.
addition, yeah.
With +7.
And remember, you get to choose, so you get to choose which ones.
Ah! No!
It's exactly the same roll.
This is cursed. Okay.
Okay.
Why can't
You
I
try-
press my thingy?
You try to pull yourself forward, and as you do, the inspiration is there, the help is there, but you're still stuck in this instance, attached to it. And Kay, you're attached to the button. Do you press the button, yes or no?
Do it. Kill Romulus.
Don't want to kill Romulus. I just want to give him my thingy. I can't.
Then you don't.
Oh, goodness. I can't stab him.
Okay. It is
I don't
Lloyd.
think I can close it on him.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to say he dashes to get up, to catch up with the rest of you. Vinny, it is now your turn. You're still concentrating on dancing lights at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
and you can see Romulus stuck in the ooze before you.
Okay. What can I...
Your bardic inspiration seemed to have had a assist, but it doesn't seem to have concluded the incident.
Okay. How clear versus how stuck is he?
He is currently grappled by it, and this will be versus. Now this has taken place. If it gets back round to its turn, he will take damage.
Okay. So is he like? Is he like waist deep in it, or is it just
He's
just a hoof that's trying to pull free?
in this instance. It seems to have wrapped around his legs, his waist, and is beginning to wrap around his torso, and is attempting to move through him to you and Kay as well.
Okay. So one good slash could potentially get him free, maybe.
A
Or get him
good
free enough that he could pull out.
A good slash could. However, you also know that from attacking these oozes, they damage allies that they're attached to.
Okay, yeah, let's not do that then. Okay.
I'll say, Romulus, you are still technically raging. So, keep that in note for, if you get healed this combat. Which is still doable. There are plenty of people before its turn.
Oh wait, I'm after. Oh well. Oh no, wait, I'm before.
You've got to get down there, though. And even if
Yeah,
you do,
that'd be
you've
fun.
got to hit him from the other side of the ooze, which isn't going to be doable unless you want to climb into it as well.
Let's just do group suicide. That works, yeah.
I'm assuming it would be like a contested athletics check to physically pull him free. That's not going to work.
It would be in a contested athletics check, yes. And this would be versus its escape DC now that he is affected by the
Yeah.
engulf ability,
Mhm.
rather than just trying to not get
Would
grappled
it be a
by
matter of me being provided the ability to try and escape it, or would it be Vinny?
It will be Vinny attempting to pull you free because you used yours
Yeah.
getting through.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You could just let Romulus die.
Romulus isn't gonna die.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Cat, you will be up next. Keep that in mind,
Mhm.
and Kay,
I
you
have
will
a
as
plan.
well. Before your turn, I will ask if you wish to press the button for the final time, and then it will be have to spend another action if you wish to hold it.
Okay, screw it. I'm going to do something probably risky.
Okay.
I'm going to grab Romulus by the hand,
Mhm.
prop one foot up against the door frame, and try and yank him out.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an athletics check, please. This will be versus the escape DC of the Ooze.
Mhm.
I believe in you.
I'm grateful of your confidence.
You can do it, Vinny.
I'm going to
Oh my-
use my inspiration.
Okay.
If you roll another 9, I do
It
think
will be
we are
objectively.
Oh.
What is it with these dice? They're so mediocre.
It is all
Yeah.
right. I want you to know it's okay.
Is there any added bonuses to that?
Well, it's +2, but
+2. Okay. So it would be 11 because we take the 9 from before. As you go and you prop yourself against the door and you try to pull Romulus free, you're unable to do so. His large form and its large form kind of counteracting its grappling and kind of pulling him closer towards it. As you can see the strands of its almost sinew-thin strings of slime begin to otherwise cling around him. You begin to see bits of fur beginning to turn black with the kind of the acidic content beginning to burn into him. You currently have 1 foot on the door as you're attempting to pull him free.
Yep.
Hat.
and I'm. Hold on.
Sorry.
I have a bonus
Sorry.
action.
Okay.
As I'm continuing to try and pull him out to the best of my ability, I'm going to look him dead in the eye and say, "Don't give up. We are not leaving you down here." I'm going to cast Healing Word.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your d4 plus your modifier there, Simon.
+3, that should be.
Yep.
Whoop.
Okay, 6 points of healing, Romulus.
Oh,
Okay.
6 whole points.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cat.
Thank you.
Okay. Like, I can see Romulus half out of the door here,
Mm-hmm.
at the top half. Alright. Yeah, I'm not giving up. Romulus is literally everything. Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I am going to cast. Brace yourself, this is going to get a thing. It's going to get messy. Okay, when it gets clear, make sure you push that button. I'm casting Magic Missile and I'm stacking 2 runes. Heal and pull. And I'm aiming at Romulus.
Oh, okay.
Activate yeet.
This is... Okay, you're stacking 2 runes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this could get interesting and messy. Go ahead and roll me your wild magic dice as things are getting fun here.
Please don't be a 1. Oh, that's right.
Okay, you're fine. No, what you needed is a 5 or lower because you're stacking runes on top of your casting
Oh, happy days!
here. Yeah, it went up because you were stacking them. It's like, oh, okay. Actually, no, it would have been
Okay.
3. Sorry, because it would have been 2 runes plus the plus it. Runes don't inherently increase it, only when you stack them.
Fair.
So go ahead and roll your 3d4. Plus 1, this would be with. So Romulus, you are healed for. Ooh, nice. He's healed for all of it, correct?
No, half. That's
He's healed for
shield.
half of it. Oh yes,
For
so that's
half.
shield for the temporary. So, Romulus, you are healed for 6 hit points, and you are pulled. Vinny,
All
you
3
and
hits.
Romulus
That's
will be
15
pulled.
foot.
I am pressing the button.
Oh, all 3 hit. That's true.
Yeah.
15 feet. So, okay. So, Romulus, you are pulled there. Vinny, you are pulled into the water as well.
Okay.
And you're pressing the button. Okay. The
Wow, this is going to be fun in this chamber shortly.
The door otherwise begins to slide closed.
Thank you. Ugh.
Don't scare me like that again.
I'll do my best.
Notably, the door isn't closed. It's sliding closed because it's a slower door. It's not like a instant swing open or anything like that. It slides from one side to the next on a stone panel.
Well, even if it only
Okay.
one gets through, narrows it down a bit.
Okay. K, it comes back to the top of your turn unless there's anything else anything else you'd
No,
like to do, K?
that is it.
Okay, excellent. Alright, Damian, you're the next NPC up after K. K, what would you like to do? You've just pressed the button, you watch as the door begins to slide closed. You can see the oozes within, I guess, peeking out.
I am going to stand here, and I am gonna make sure neither of these two escape the room. If it's possible, I'd like to kind of like use my biological resilience to just be a hard place to get to.
Okay, so using that... Okay, I'll say using it as a boost to oppose whatever they're trying to do.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d12 as per your biological resilience here. Okay, and this will be a flat modifier you'll add to whatever this would affect.
4.
Okay, so +4. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Besides stand here and make sure they don't get out? No.
Okay, I will say you'll be using your action to ward them off, making your space impassable, meaning that they're unless they engulf you, which will put them half on each side of the door, which will be fun. Unless they're not that intelligent. Unless they which will be half on each side of the door, they won't be able to leave because you'll be warding the space. Okay. End of K's turn is the green one's turn. The green one cannot get past its friend. It is going to make a perception check. That is a total of 0.
Yes.
It
It-
sees
Yeah.
nothing.
It sees everything that's going on ahead of it. It's going to hold its turn
Oh,
to,
no.
to do something. End of its turn, it's the Plague Knight's turn. Plague Knight looks around at the rest of you. We're going down. Sounds like something's troublesome's happening down there.
Wait, are we able to reply?
Yeah? The answer was something troublesome's going down there. You can hear the sound of combat and the casting of spells. Plus the shout of...
Do you want to maybe just quickly call out?
Okay. Plague Knight, who is exhausted, and at this point, not necessarily in his right mind, is going to go down.
Oh, of course he is.
Oh no, you poor fucking idiot.
Okay. He goes down, hearing the sounds of combat below and seeing that his friends want to wait as the rest of their friends are being attacked. He's going to go down with the light. He sees what's going on, and he's going to make an attack versus the green one, which held its action to move once the red one was out of the way. Can't do that, so it's going to make. So he is going to make one attack against it. That is a hit. And he does 1d8 plus 3, 5 points of bludgeoning damage to the green one. Okay. Then he is going to use the rest of his movement, because that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to move over to make room for you, Damian. Okay, Damian, it's your turn. You saw the Plague Knight go down as he kind of turns to you and says, "Your friends are in danger," as he climbs down.
Yes, but Ralph, you're also in danger.
I'm in danger. He is now. He's also your only light source, so currently you can only see down the hole. You can't see back the way that you came.
Well, looks like I only got one option. Lloyd,
Oh no!
hope you've got some bloody spells ready.
Passive perceptions party wide. I think Kay, you're the only one. You're holding off the area. You watch as a light source appears behind the two oozes.
You bloody fool!
An explosion was going to kill me, but no, it's going to be two oozes instead, as the rest of the party abandon us to a fate.
Okay.
I guess I'm going down. I don't really have any
Yeah.
other. My character's not likely to have any other options.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so you're now at the bottom of the root staircase. As you can see before you, plenty of boxes and a wide open room and 2 corpse oozes and a closing door where there is currently an ooze attempting to engulf Kay. That is what it's going to do on its turn. I'll be adding that +4 to your AC on the attack roll. Or against the attack roll.
Have a little as to what I could do. Nope, I think it's basically hit it with a mace.
Okay,
And I think I'm hitting the green one because it's like right in front of me as I come down.
okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll. Okay, that hits. How much damage is that?
8 bludgeoning.
8 bludgeoning. Nice. Okay. Coming down the root staircase, you can see what looks to be kind of the room in its current situation. Seeing the oozes in place, you move down, swing your mace downwards. It's a heavy blow as it ripples across its form, as it seems to be unprepared for what's going on, kind of righting itself in this instance. Okay. End of your go. Ooze 2 is going to make an attack versus UK. Your AC is 4 higher, thanks to your biological resilience that you used. Does an 18 hit you?
No.
Okay.
With that +4.
With that +4, it doesn't. So as it goes and tries to attack to kind of attach to you, it otherwise moves forward and begins to make its swing as you take a swing against its against what tendril tries to attach to you. As it's pulled back slightly, the door closes, trapping and severing that small bit of tentacle. I will say doing a little bit of bludgeoning damage in this instance for narrative purpose. Okay. It takes that much damage. Okay. You are now cut off from the rest, but you saw Damian and the Plague Knight come down the staircase.
Alright.
For when it comes back round. Okay. End of its turn. Romulus, you are currently pulled into the water by magic missiles as you kind of fall head first into the bog water as you begin to kind of pull yourself up, coughing and spluttering. Healed, but pulled pretty far. And you can see Vinny, who was holding your hand and attached to the door at the same time, was also yanked with, almost being pulled by the runes because he was attached to you almost.
Okay. I will, of course, get up and assist Vinny in doing so as well.
Okay.
I have no idea that anyone's trapped back in there.
No.
Nope.
You look back and you can see the door is closed and you see a little bit of tendril kind of slide down where the door crease is, where it's been severed. And you can
Tendril
see...
bit looks dead, right?
Oh yeah, it's detached.
Okay.
And you can see that Kay is currently standing there almost as you see he looks back up at the button.
Thank you, Cat, Vinny, Kay. We need to go rejoin back with the others.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure. There appears to be a ladder over there. I shall do the ladder.
I'll say, given you've helped Vinny get up as well, I'll say you make it to about here, given you're kind of trudging out of water, moving between people and kind of
That's
everything else, yeah. You move up to about there, as the rest of your companions are kind of gathering themselves.
Yeah, I got nothing else I can reasonably do, so...
No, that's fine. Lloyd is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What can Lloyd do? Oh yeah, he's a melee fighter. I forgot. Just for this count, just for this session only. Well, you know, he's not here, so I control his character.
Oh my god!
Alright, I'm not going to Comic-Con.
We'll do
I want Cat to be a melee fighter.
Does anyone remember what spells he's cast? Because he only has 2 spell points.
Toll the Dead, normally, he casts.
Yeah.
No, I
usually
meant what spells he's cast this last session, because he cast Shield of Faith.
Let me have a little
and did
look.
he
Isn't
cast
it
anything
the
else?
omens? Doesn't he been casting the omens?
He
If you use an
has. He's
omen
got an
and you
omen.
use
He's
Shield of
got.
Fame.
He's got 3 left. He used Shield of Faith. He's only got 2 spell points though, so I'm wondering what he spent the other ones on. Because in this moment I was going to get him to do something bigger, but if he does,
Well,
he's not going to have much.
I've got Shield of Faith on me, right?
Yeah, you got Shield of Faith on you.
So that must be 1.
Did he use Bless on people originally?
Oh,
Oh, in that first fight, yes, he
Yes.
used Bless. So he's got.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's only got
Because
2
I did
left.
Shield of Faith and he
Yeah.
wasn't happy about it.
Okay, you as a party, do you think it will be worth him using his last 2 spell points in order to assist in this combat back here? It can't be a
Well, I mean, he
concentration
can
base,
only
given he's got Shield of Faith.
He can only see 3 people currently, so I think he would, considering he can't see the rest of us, and 2 of them went down before him.
Yeah, he probably thinks that everybody else has died, let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't know where anybody else is. The door's closed. In this instance, I think what he's therefore going to do.
I don't even know there's a door there. He won't, anyway.
Oh, I wish he'd filled in his 2nd level features so that I knew what they did. Okay, well, never mind on that then.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I own the class. I get it. I still need to know what the stuff does, because I don't have to go and look it up. Alright, let's go and look at what Theurgist can do.
You must consult the thesaurus.
Yep. He is going
Reader's manual.
to... He's just going to toll the dead. And... yeah, he's just going to toll the dead. That just makes sense. So, wisdom save for... I'll say the green one, because he's seen you guys fight. He assumes you guys have been fighting it. What is his spell DC? 14? What did it roll? 15. It succeeds. Alright. Excellent. All that looking up was for nothing. Excellent. Vinny, it is your go. You look over, you see Romulus has otherwise helped you to your feet. You see Cats there kind of recuperating a bit, and you see Kay currently standing there staring at the button.
Kay, please tell me it's over.
No.
You hear that reply.
Exasperated, no.
Alright, let's do this then. I am going to... How quickly did the door open?
The door opened at the same speed at which it closed, so it seems to take a few, not necessarily multiple rounds, but when it activates, it seems to trigger on a particular point. Notably, It takes a full round of initiative to open or close. But it will half open before then, meaning you can squeeze through it. So you use 5, 10, 15, 20 of your movement to get there. If you were to push the button now, it would begin to half open on your turn, and then it would be fully open on the next time your initiative comes around.
Okay. And there's a staircase here, but I don't...
You don't know that, no.
Okay, so as far as I know, they might have a way out of here, or they might not.
Yeah. Considering that your other allies have come from there must be another way in. You just don't know what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know if it's a way they can climb back out of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna reach up and press the button.
Okay. You press the button. It activates. The door closes, and then you hear the immediate sound of it beginning to reopen.
Does it finish closing before I...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it finished closing.
Okay, it already had. Okay.
Yeah, it activates on initiative 20 and 10. Or 20, 10, and 0. It takes 2 of those to trigger. So, because you're on initiative 22, it will be half open at the end of Cat's turn. And then it will be fully open by the Plague Knight's turn.
Okay. Opening the door, can I see anything?
From this current angle, no. You can see half an ooze from this angle. I've just learnt doors are great weapons. Need to utilize that more often.
Okay, I'm going to call from around the corner then. We're fine here. Get clear if you can.
Okay.
And the door is just here, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Can I hold an action to attack if anything tries to get out? Or
Yeah, I'd say. Oh, activating the button is an action, so
okay.
so you would have
Never mind.
used your action for that, unfortunately. Okay, Cat, it is your go. You see Vinny go over, press the button, and as the door begins to slightly peel open, you hear him say what he said.
Hey.
You begin to see ooze and light from the interior.
Oh. Oh, we didn't. Okay, right. I think I've twigged. Alright, I am. Yeah, I mean, there's not really a whole lot I can do. I am just going to home in blade. Green boy, the red one. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll. Well, not an attack roll, damage roll.
I mean, technically you're correct. It is green.
It's
Yes, you are technically correct.
Could have had background.
Ooh, 4 points of piercing damage. Nice. You're not in the red yet, are you?
Yes, I am.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d20 then. No problem.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. If you wish to move or spend a bonus action, you're welcome to do so.
How high is this door? How tall is the door?
The door spans to about 10 feet tall.
Okay.
It seems to be
how
fairly
much-
seamless to make it very hard to spot.
Okay. How much movement does Jeff have?
Oh, in terms of way it slides, by the way, it slides left to right rather than top to bottom.
Okay.
Just for clarity's sake.
Right. I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to fly Jeff in to about here. Here.
Okay.
And use mimicry to say run.
Okay.
Oh god.
The rest of you hear from the rest of you watch as a crystalline bird flies in, the light reflecting off of it, as the bird says, "Run!" In whose voice?
They need to use this.
Actually, it'd just for the comedy value of it. It's actually quite a deep masculine voice.
Run.
It's actually Romulus's voice. Run.
Run. Yeah, you hear Romulus say, "Run," from the parrot.
And that ends my turn.
Okay.
It's because the parrot has mostly been listening to me and Cat talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So, Kay. At this point, the door is beginning to open. A crystalline parrot flies in, says run. You can see Cat did a little bit of damage, and Vinny's realised that the help needs to occur. What would you like to do?
I'm just going to beat on this thing. I'm
The
gonna
red
beat
one?
on the red one. Yeah.
Okay. It has half cover from this angle, given the door is only half open. So go ahead and make me an attack roll, please.
Alright. Things first.
Yep.
Mr. Nope, wrong one. This one.
Yep, rapier, so it's a d8. I'm pretty sure that hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with half
I'm
cover, its
pretty
AC is
sure
only
it
10. Yeah, you hit.
Yeah, so it definitely hits.
So 5
Uh,
plus... That's the red one.
It should
Yeah.
be 9. Or it should be 10 altogether if
With
it
the
has
half
resistance
poison.
to poison.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
And offhand... The bonus
I'm
action?
biting.
You're biting. Okay.
Da, 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 da.
Okay. Doing 3 points of damage. Okay. Otherwise, seeing what's going down, you kind of, as the door begins to open, your tail sharpens and pokes in, skewering a portion of this before you tear back what you can. As it's still slightly attached to your tail, you use that, and with your mouth, you bite off the stringy kind of pieces of it and kind of fling it behind you into the water with a light splash.
Oh no, I'm not flinging it. I'm eating it.
You're eating it? Okay.
I'm
Go-
eating it.
Go ahead and roll me a d20 then, please. As you take 2 points of acid damage.
I'm fine with that. I just want to eat it.
Consume.
Oh.
Okay. You eat a little bit of it. You sense the one in front of you. There seems to be more connections going on, but you don't know where they are.
Wonderful. We just need more oozes. That's all we need.
Okay. That the end of your turn?
Yep. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Green one's turn. It sees Damian.
I'm in danger.
He's a juicy snack. That's a
Oh,
14
he
to
is
hit.
a snack.
As the corpse who's otherwise seeing what's going on lunges towards Damian as he raises his shield, the divine shield of faith, otherwise coating it in an extra layer as you bat away whatever ooze would come within range as it fails to do anything.
Good.
It is going to use its movement to shimmy around a bit. See, actually going to there to
Okay,
get a
I'm
bit
trying
of
to
a better view
visualize
on you two.
an ooze shimmying.
Yep. As it slides. Okay. It is now the Plague Knight's turn, and the door is fully open. Plague
Have
Knight,
you ever seen the Flubber movie?
Blubber,
Flubber.
Flubber, yeah.
Oh wow, yes.
Yes. Specifically, it's the dance where the
Uh-huh.
flubber has an ass. That's the slime shimmy. That was a
Jamie,
weird movie.
I would like to request a slime which has an arse, please, as another as another tile of art.
I might just do that for the lols of it.
And you don't have to. This one already has a front crack. It's fine. So
Oh, why?
it's fine.
I can't see that now.
So, he has no spell slots. He has no lay on hands left. He smack. He hit. That's all he can do. 5. This is consistent. 5 points of damage.
I know that feeling.
Alright. Oh wait, no, that's supposed to be to the green one. Whoops. Wrong one. Alright. Okay. As the Plague Knight is moves up with the source of light, he is going to shimmy back round into this portion of the room, getting a little bit of a better angle. As he moves around it, kind of preparing, his shield raised up, takes a swing with his warhammer, striking the side of this thing, before otherwise looking back at your looking over at your friends as he shouts into the area beyond. You handle that one. We've got this one here. Okay. End of his turn. Damian, you're up.
I wish to do a similar thing to him. I wish to smack and get there.
Okay. You shimmy around. Go ahead and make me an attack roll, please.
Smack attack. Oh,
Yes, that hits.
It'd be exactly as it was last time. It'd be 8 damage.
8 damage.
8 bludgeoning.
Nice. This one switch on again, the green one or the red one?
The green one, yeah. I'm not near the red one. Yeah.
All right. Moving around to the side, taking up arms next to your Plague Knight buddy, you take a swing with your mace, again striking against it, the warbling otherwise shooting across its form. It's beginning to look like it's getting hurt.
The use is beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Okay.
Everywhere you go.
Who's two's turn? It seeing what's going on with Kay and Vinny is going to take a attack at Kay, as Kay is the one attacking it.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh.
Okay. Bludgeoning damage first. Okay, not the best. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And 6 points of acid damage.
I'm dead.
Oh.
You're not
I'm down.
dead, you're unconscious.
Oh.
Okay. You watch as it otherwise moves up. Vinny, I will give you a choice. You can either take Kay's place in the engulf, given it would have to move into your tile as well, or step out of the way.
Well, I can't. I mean, if I get engulfed, the acid damage will kill me immediately, so I can't.
If you get engulfed, the acid damage will occur at the beginning of its next turn. So you'll have a full round of combat before then.
Yeah, but I'm not likely to get out. Looking at last time. Jesus.
Of course. Oh, ow.
Right, pull in punches.
Damn, I can help Kay better if I stay alive, so I will move.
Okay. You'll
I move to.
you can move to any of your adjacent squares that will otherwise be out of the range of this thing. Okay. End of its turn. Romulus, you turn back around, seeing the scenario before you. As the door is opened
Motherfucker.
back up for some reason, seeing a glimmering light in the distance, which you could be your fire, you don't know. You see the ooze comes back out and grabs Kay, strikes him, crushes portions of him, as you can see like the little form squished, as he is then pulled inside of it.
I mean, you know what's happening here, right? Like, I'm coming over to get Kay out.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an athletics check versus the grapple DC.
I'm still raging.
You didn't take any damage in the last turn before
Did I
that.
not?
So no, because you took the healing, and then you spent your turn getting up, helping Vinny up, and moving over.
Ah,
So your rage
shit.
would have ended. Yeah.
Can I do the weird hit point thing to get a rage?
Well, that's on next level for the. For
Fuck.
that. I didn't want to add these. I didn't want to add them too early.
Fuck, I forgot that was a thing that I'd lose the rage. Okay, I guess I'm just doing this normally then.
Go ahead.
Here's hoping. 21?
Okay. Delving your hand into, you grab Kay by the scruff of his neck and pull him out. The sound of the stringy nature of the ooze tearing with as you pull him out and chuck him behind you. Kay is safe but not stable.
Okay. Did
would've-
that take my action?
That
Did
would have been
take
your
what?
action, yeah.
Cat, save Kay.
He's bobbing in the water currently.
I don't suppose, as that was technically a weird grapply thingy, that there's any chance I could count that as being an attack action.
If you want to use hammering horns, you would have to target Kay.
I ill-advise
Yeah, that's
that.
not ideal. That would be not ideal. Okay. Technically, it says that you can attempt to shove a creature with your horns.
If you want to try and shove the ooze, you can.
I know it's extremely unlikely, but it is technically a creature that is no more than one size larger than my considered size.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and make me an athletics check, and if it gives its athletics to not be pushed. But you are of the same size, so there is no advantage on either side here.
This party.
Yep. It's great.
Yeah, this could be where we die, guys.
No.
Yay.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yay.
pathetic.
You
Total?
people
That-
cost me.
That's an 11.
Starting mark
Versus
on
its
that?
9,
Oh, yes!
Wow.
as it gets pushed into the room yonder.
Close the fucking door.
Okay.
I've got no actions. I don't presume I
No.
can pull the lever again.
No,
So
it takes an action to pop the button.
I'm just gonna step back over here and prepare
Okay.
to assist.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, yeah, I'm just
Wow.
gonna prepare to assist potentially with K.
Okay. Cool. End of Romulus's turn. It is now Lloyd's turn. Lloyd, in this instance, because it is getting desperate, given he's seen K go down, he's seen everything going on. I am going to... I need to quickly do something. I need to go to second level here.
Oh, I need to look at my resources.
Okay. K... No, not K. Wrong character entirely. I mean, technically K, you're going to be the target of this.
Oh.
Yeah, give me just a mo. I need to quickly get the correct description for this. Okay. Do you have any hit dice left?
It says I don't, but I don't remember us taking a short rest, so I don't know why my
No,
that's gone.
You should have one.
One.
You should have one.
Alright, so then I have one.
Okay. In which case, this is going to work. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, you're just within range for where Lloyd is at the moment. He is going to cast Invoke Power, using his last spell points. You watch as Lloyd, in this instance, kind of places his hand against the roots nearby, and you watch as he, as I'd say, Damian, you watch. You've seen this once before as he begins to almost invoke whatever power it would be as the roots begin to grow and shift and twist. As you watch as a portion of this kind of dark, almost sickly green magic shoots out from his palm. As K, you are going to be targeted by an unknown spell. You may spend a hit die, regaining hit points equal to your including your Constitution modifier and his spellcasting ability modifier as a bonus. So you will get a hit die's worth, which we use a d12, plus your con mod, plus hit, plus 4.
So plus this plus 5.
Yep. Okay. Then he is going to make he gets one attack as part of this, which I'm going to say, given the nature of what's going on, will be a poison spray versus the green one. So it makes a con save. It fails, so it will take half acid damage, or half poison damage rather, but it's a d10. Sorry, this is very exciting, I know. He casts random spells, so I need to... Okay, it takes 1 damage. Excellent. Worth my time. It is now bloodied. And finally, he gets 1 defense-based spell to trigger if he wishes. Any defense-based spells that can work here. Nope. No, he hasn't got anything that is of use to him here. So it fizzles. Okay. So, in this instance, you watch as an array of different magics begin to pulse from Lloyd, otherwise shooting off and, in their own regard, a burst of spores and some form of magic which clings onto K. How much did you heal for total?
12.
Nice. Okay. With that, that is the end of... Actually, no, he is then going to use his movement to back up into there, meaning he's not going to be able to see anything, but he's going to be away from the combat.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to roll an athletics check for him, because he's climbing without the aid of the rope. Yep, he's fine. Okay, end of Lloyd's turn. Vinny, you're up.
Okay. What's the door looking like here?
The door is open, but you saw magic shoot past and grab onto K as you see his form begin to be rejuvenated.
Okay. I would feel bad for abandoning these three, but at the same time, I literally told them to run. So it's not my fault. I have a suspicion of what's going to go on here. I press the button from... No, because I moved. So I need to move here.
Mm-hmm.
Use an action to press the button.
Okay.
Okay, door should be partly closing.
Beginning to close, yep. Given this angle, you currently have 3/4 cover from it. I will say stepping to anywhere will cause an attack of opportunity at this point, given the now angle that it has.
Yeah, I will take the risk.
Okay. He'll make an attack roll. You have +5 AC because of the 3/4 cover. Nah, that's not going to hit. That's a 9.
No.
Okay. As it goes and attempts to swing at you from around the corner, the door collides with a portion of it as the door begins to close slowly but surely. Cat.
I'm backing a little further.
Okay. Cat, it is your
I have a
go.
prediction of what's about to happen.
As this goes down. Oh, hold on. I forgot. Kay, you were targeted with magic.
Yeah. How do I feel?
Give me a mo. Okay. Kay, as this magic hits you, you feel the surge of healing across you as your eyes shoot open and your chest burns.
And it's just burning. It's not warm. It's just burning.
It's not hot. It feels like heartburn, almost like an acidic part of it is left in your chest. Where previously feeling hot has been general or targeted, this feels very intense on your chest.
Unknown. Don't know this one.
Okay.
Heartburn.
So, Kat, what would you like to do in this instance? You watch as Kay is hit by this magic and he kind of pulls himself upright in the water where he was bobbing before kind of grabbing his chest and wincing in pain for a moment. You see what's going on here. Okay, notably with this one, you are currently vulnerable to fire damage.
Huh.
Extinguish that torch, cat!
No, the torch won't do anything unless Cat tries to burn Kay with it, but...
Burn the witch.
Oh my god.
Burn the rat.
Burn the rat, yeah.
Oh, another
I think
Viking
at this
burial for
point I can
another
take
rat.
both of you on. So.
I don't know. Like, I was gonna heal, but apparently I don't need to, so that's something. I don't know how I feel about the door shutting on this lot in here.
We'll be fine in the next life. Just shoot them.
Okay. I am going to. Yeah. I'm gonna cast Homing Blade at the red one.
Okay.
And then I'm going to switch to Jeff Vision to make sure everyone's okay.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me the damage and a d20 roll, please.
Oh.
Okay. 4 points of damage to the red one. Nice.
Oh.
That's a natural 1.
Oh shit.
Roll me a d100 as wild magic goes off.
Oh god, I swear if it's a fireball.
It could be.
Oh god.
It could be.
The 100. Oh, I like this one on the table here.
Yep.
46.
Oh, I have been really
Okay,
nervous
you
about
watch.
this.
You watch as in this instance, as Cat otherwise casts a homing blade forward, you watch as it shoots through the there's now slit in the door, strikes the side of this thing, and you watch as she does. She leaps into the air and clings. You have cast levitate on yourself, and you are beginning
Get
to
up the
float.
ladder.
You can get up the ladder. For those of
I
you
mean, I
who
imagine
are
my stability being great right now.
Oh no, it's not by any means. but for those of you who are watching and/or people within the group, I am using a custom-built wild magic table based on the one in the player's handbook. So it gets worse the higher you cast your magic, and it's more forgiving at the beginning. There is still the chance to self-cast Fireball and blow yourself and party members up, though, because I thought it'd be funny. So, you know.
Nice. Okay, how much movement do I have with this now?
I believe it's... Is it 10 or 20 feet of movement with Levitate? I want to say Levitate is 20 feet of movement. Oh, I need to reset filters first.
Levitate is... It is
20 feet of movement.
Yep.
Okay.
And you also need to account for vertical movement as well. Oh, actually, how much do you weigh again?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Ooh, you don't ask someone that question.
I'm the
What an
DM. I
impertinent-
ask people's weight. What's
Oh,
Cat's weight?
pertinent
Pertinent
fine.
question.
Okay, so 696 pounds.
Nope, you don't levitate.
You don't levitate. You can't. You physically can't at this level.
Very good.
You are currently concentrating on levitate. Does it do anything? No.
So I've just got this feeling in the back of my head. I'm concentrating on something. I'm not sure what's going on, really. It's just a weird magic happened, and I just can't stop thinking about something.
Actually, no. That's a point. Wild magics don't count as concentrations while they're on people.
Oh.
So
Perfect.
you feel light on your feet all of a sudden and can bounce slightly higher than usual.
Alright, hold on. So which one is this one?
Engaged mover.
Oh, great. I am now feeling tingly as well.
Oh yeah, quite tingly. Yeah, because you're next to a second level version of this
So
spell.
you've got,
and you
hang
don't
on,
know
you're feeling
about that
tingly
yet.
and you've got a feeling of heartburn.
The heartburn is
Yup.
subsiding and the tingling is setting in.
Excellent.
Oh no, he got the tingles.
You're having a great time there. All right.
Yeah.
Case
Cat's
point...
body is a disco.
Oh my god. So, what are we doing now? Knowing full well the door's shutting. Like,
Don't worry about us.
I know what I'm
Pretend we
doing.
don't exist.
Okay.
It's fine.
You look in through Jeff Vision and you can see
Yep.
the fight going on here, and you watch as this ooze, now that it's trapped. You don't see it turning around.
Oh no.
okay. So I will just report. So, the ooze doesn't have any intention to disengage from what I can see. And I'm just
Well-
gonna relay that
Okay.
and end my turn.
It is your go.
Alright. I am up. I stand up using half my movement.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15. Yeah. 5, 10, 15.
15, 20. Because
I'm
it's 20
gonna
because you
try
gotta go
and jump
vertical
this
as well.
again. 15, 20.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay,
We're
you wanna
gonna try and jump this again.
Okay, go ahead and make me an athletics check, please.
Let's go athletics. Yes.
Yes.
Alright.
With the remainder of your movement, you leap and just about latch onto that edge there, and you can see the dancing lights that are still present from Vinny. Just. Okay.
Right.
End of your turn. Green Ooze's turn. Again, taking a swing at you, Damian, because you're the one who's hitting it for the most damage.
Yay.
That is a 9 again. Deja vu. You guys are in a you're in a
We're
simulation.
just in a
You
perpetual
you did the exact same turn as last time. It's great.
rolling dice, exactly the same.
Exactly
turn
the
after
same.
turn, chipping away.
It is going to stay where it is, however.
We're not master sculptors, but we'll give it a shot.
No, that's fine. He is going to take a swing. That is an 8. That just hits. And that does... There we go, that's more like it. 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
There we go. Taking a heavy swing downwards, the warhammer slamming into the top of it, splatting a large piece of it, even if it was an inaccurate strike, hitting something quite vital and to a certain degree you assume hard almost by the way the impact hit. But it did a significant amount of damage. And he is going to end his turn there. Damian, you're up. Romulus, you will be on deck for the next player.
Hurrah!
I will obviously attack it with my mace.
Okay. Go ahead and
Do
make an attack.
smacky time again.
Mm-hmm. Show me what you got. Yep,
Show me
hits.
what you
Wow. That'd be 4 damage.
Well, from max to minimum, that's fine. It's looking pretty hurt, and also I forgot it shrinks as a result of being as a result of being on half hit points now. Okay. End of your go.
You're cutting it back to her own size.
End of your go. This guy.
Oh, that door.
Makes a disadvantage. You watch, Cat, as the ooze is attempting to try and find a crease or a hole on this portion of the door. You watch as it begins to shrink for a moment, and as you, instead of realizing that it's shrinking, you're watching as it's beginning to seep into the wall nearby. You're not entirely sure where, but it's not towards the door directly. It's into a seam besides the door.
It's going into the place where the door was, and it's gonna come through the other side of the fucking crack like an asshole.
So I'll be relaying that, as I say, I'm still gonna keep relaying. So I'm gonna say it's seeping into the wall. I think it's coming through.
It's used all of its movement to do that for the time being. Okay, Romulus, it is your go.
Right. Well. Would here or here be appropriate for where it could feasibly come through? I would believe.
Given the information you've been given, the door itself is seamless. If it's coming through the mechanism, you're not entirely sure where it will come through if it does come through on your side. You don't know if there's holes or erosion or cracks. If you
Could
wish
I attempt
to,
some sort of perception check?
you may perceive if you wish. You may use a bonus action for disadvantage or an action for a flat roll.
I will be doing bonus action.
Okay.
Because wait. If I use a bonus action, can I then hold my action to smack it
Yes.
if I find where I think it is?
Yes.
Then I will be using a bonus action and hopefully not rolling too horribly.
Too horribly.
Nope. Yep. Nope. Nothing.
You look over the wall. It's seamless, and you can barely see the door, given that you know where it is. It looks
appears
seamless. It's hard to say.
Be a wall.
Indeed.
Right. I'm gonna come over here.
Mhm.
If any slime comes in range of me, I smack her with the mole.
Okay. Cool. Holding your action for the attack there. Okay,
Cool,
Lloyd.
cool.
Lloyd on his go is going to shimmy back down, see what's going on, see this one, and use Toll the Dead. Because he's not got anything else he can do. It fails. Takes a d12, because it's wounded. It takes... Oh! Lloyd with the clutch. You watch as there's kind of this echoing gong sound as you watch as this one begins to warble, and you watch as it shrinks a bit before the rest of the gel almost disappears and becomes thin, translucent, and fades. Okay. Damian and the Plague Knights, you can currently see half submerged in the wall, attempting to go wherever this thing wants to. It's going somewhere. You're not entirely sure where, though.
Hey.
So, end of Lloyd's turn. Vinny, you are up. He's then going to move over here, away from everything, towards you two.
Okay. I am going to draw my bow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to back up. And I'm going to hold an action to attack if the ooze appears.
Okay. Okay, holding your action to fire if the ooze appears. End of your turn. Cat, you are up.
Okay, I am going to. Not going to get. I'm going to head to here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to have a look at the wall, see if I can point to Romulus
5, 10, 15, 20.
where,
Okay.
with the insight of where Jeff saw it vaguely coming in.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception check then. Action or bonus action?
Bonus, sorry.
So disadvantage. Okay.
That is plus. Oh, I don't know. I'm not very perceptive, am I?
It's -1, isn't it?
Or am I? Perception, yeah. So that's
-1.
5.
5. You look over the wall. You can't even see the hidden door anymore.
Is this all brick, or is there any of this earth?
It's brick, and it's seamless. It's
Okay.
covered in a layer of slick mold, but outside of that, nothing stands out.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. Hang on.
You would probably find that tasty.
Kay's up there, licking his feet
Yeah.
at the moment.
Does
Does anybody get that reference?
No.
I didn't actually hear what you said.
Licking his feet.
Kay's up
think you
there
get-
licking his feet. If anyone can get the reference, I give you an inspiration. No? Okay,
I
well.
think
I'll
as
use
DM
it at a
you
later
get
time.
the inspiration.
I
Weird-
get an
weirdly eno-
inspiration die. Woohoo!
Okay, licking his feet. Ratatouille?
No.
Worth a try.
Alright. So,
What's it? So this. What is this earth here?
that is
Is this
sludge.
earth?
That is.
Okay,
that
so
is.
Brick underneath.
It's brick. Yeah, it's brick underneath, but it's sludge in the water. Yeah, which isn't very
Okay, right.
pleasant, but it's sludge.
In the water,
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, I guess in that case. I mean, should I mess with it and like start opening the door and see if the mechanism just starts grinding up? For the lols? No. Forget. I'm gonna hold my action for an attack for Homing Blade.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a d20.
The dog with a yellow.
I'm gonna stop casting spells. And I'm just gonna
It's
clap
only,
at the end
it's
of each of my
only a
rounds.
natural one. It's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. You're holding your homing blade.
Mhm.
Kind of holding that in place, like you're ready to make it rain. All right, Kay, it's your turn.
Something I was curious about.
Uh-huh.
Does this thing go all the way up to
The-
the ceiling?
The grate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just curious. Well, I hear these individuals preparing for some reason,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm going to walk over to here,
Okay.
take a look. I do
Mhm.
see that they are preparing.
Yep.
I'm going back.
Jump across.
Yeah.
Make me an athletics check, or you can wade across, and it will be 40 feet of movement. So, or not,
Athletic.
not 40 feet, 20 feet.
I'll just wait across.
Okay.
I don't have the best athletics, and I'm not failing at
Yep.
this point.
Okay. You
One.
wade across, getting to the other side with the ladder.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
35,
40.
40, 45, 50, 50, 60.
As far as I can make it.
Okay.
I'm grabbing a bone.
Technically, it would have been 50 and then 50. No, it would have been 45 and then 50, 55 because it's not difficult terrain going in.
Oh.
It's only difficult terrain coming out. But it would take you 50. It would take you 60, 65 to leave the
Ow.
water. Yeah,
So I'm
it's.
halfway out. I'm climbing onto the side.
You're climbing up. You kind of pick up a bone on. You pick up a femur from before. Yep.
My bone.
Okay. End of your turn. Green one's dead. Plague Knight.
Yay!
Is-
Actually, no. I pick up a hand because I want my back scratcher.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. He's going to move up and he's going to take a swing. That is a hit.
Nice.
And that is. Ooh, rolling in the damage. 11 points of damage right there. Again.
Nice.
However.
That means I'm going to roll 4, right?
Yeah. However, it shrinks in size. Which means.
It disappears?
Pops out the other side. As you
Oh.
watch as around the button, you hear a cling as the button comes out. And you watch as slime scoops through it and pops out on the other side. I would like 3 attacks, please. Yeah.
Okay, I clearly don't have a shot here, right?
You do, because Romulus is technically on a lower level because he's submerged in sludge, so it would just be half cover.
I don't suppose I can reckless this, can I?
No, you're only able to reckless at the start of your turn. It would then would have affected your reaction, but you can't do it unless it's on your own turn, unfortunately. Just something to note.
Okay. Romulus, you don't mind me potentially hitting, do you? Because if you do, I won't do it.
At this point, I want this thing to die. That is a 9 to hit.
That hits. Its
well,
AC is
Romulus
8.
adjacent, so
Excellent.
we'll
5 plus
sneak
1
attack,
plus,
double check.
well, 6 again. No, 4. So 10.
10 points of damage. Okay, good hit. Cat, what did you do
Did
damage
3.
wise? You did 3.
Mhm.
Total to hit there.
Plus 5, so 9.
Plus 5, 9. You pull the arrow, you notch the arrow in the short bow, pull it back and fire. You missed by 1. I will let you choose. You can either hit and do half damage and you do not benefit from sneak attack, or you can catch Romulus for half of the full damage and you hit, doing the full damage to that as well.
I have 13 hit points left. I will let you make this decision, Simon.
So just to reiterate, you can choose to hit Romulus, doing half damage to him and full damage to the slime, or you can choose to forego hitting Romulus, hitting your target, but only doing half damage, but it only being a d6 worth of damage, plus your modifier.
Yeah, if I hit Romulus, it'll do a decent chunk, because the sneak attack was actually a good roll. So I'm just going to go for the low damage. I think I'm erring on the side of caution here. So
Okay, how much damage is that with your modifier?
the 2 plus 3 is 5.
5.
2.
Okay, that is enough because of how many hit points it had. Hey, if you chose the bigger one, I get free damage. That's what I wanted. So, as each of you are kind of holding your actions simultaneously, Romulus swings down with a heavy swing from his maul, splatting a portion of it. The homing blade shoots forward, striking into it and cutting a bit off, as Vinny's arrow shoots forward, clipping and otherwise glancing off of Romulus's horn during mid-swing and puncturing whatever small bit of ooze was left to the wall as it slides down the back wall and is now dead. The button, however, is no longer operational.
Wonderful.
Out
Okay.
of combat, yeah.
Combat is seemingly over for the time being.
I don't like it when he says seemingly.
Well, I mean, there's the
Hey,
large black
hey.
area. And we know something's up here from last session, so...
Okay, so I'm going to use Jeff, because now I know the door's not working, the button's fallen out, to mimic, and it's door's broken. But it is Kay's voice of door, and Romulus's voice for broken.
Broken.
What?
Door.
Hang on.
Broken.
Just a question. I know Lloyd's probably noticed a door. Have I or the Plague Knight actually noticed there's a door here at any point because we've been too busy fighting?
You've seen it open and close a few times, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's what happens when you overuse a door.
Hey, Romulus. Hey, you. I hand you the hand. Back scratcher. Make.
I will do so.
Makes his
It will
disadvantage
require
because he's
some
exhausted.
wire
Nope.
or some resin.
Okay.
The Plague Knight looks it over and just kind of goes, I can't seem to see a mechanism from this side.
Jeff is just going to remain on Damian's shoulder, just repeating doors broken.
Can I
continuously
investigate and see if there's any way for me to sort of brute force this open?
Are you going to attempt to brute force it open?
Well, I'm going to see if it's possible for me to brute force this open at the very least.
I'll say make me an athletics check to see if you can brute force this open. I'll say only a very low roll will result in you breaking it, given how sturdy the door would be in this instance.
Yeah,
If
that'll do.
Grabbing the door from where you think it is. Let's change the music. It's not an intense moment. Combat is
It's
seen.
a very intense moment.
Yeah.
Dun-
Hell yeah.
We should have like the mastermind theme playing.
I don't have that.
I've got Mission Impossible going on in my head.
Let's try this one. I can't remember what this one sounds like, so we'll go with this for now.
Wait, that's not Mission Impossible.
No, that's Pink Panther.
Well,
So-
it felt more fitting.
Romulus, in this moment, you feel strong and you're like, okay, I can try this. As you manage to dig your what fingers you have into the bits of the stone, the rest of you watch as his muscles flex and grow massive as his fingers dig in, and you hear this cracking sound and creaking as the mechanism shatters as he pulls the door open as much as he can before it jams. The door is stuck open at 3/4 open. You will not need to worry about squeezing, but if you are on either side, it will be half cover should you wish to use it.
Okay.
Well, that's been sorted. You're welcome.
Now Jeff is saying door, in Kay's word. More, in my words, broken in Romulus.
At least it's open.
Broken.
What do we even have in here?
Yeah, Damian's immediately thinking the same. He's looking at things over here and
Okay.
beginning to want to open them.
Okay, looking around the room, you see a large number of boxes. All of the ones which are open and would contain things, as you can see, they do not actually contain them.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check,
Oh,
please, as you're looking around.
invest-
And Kat, you're going exploring down here?
No, I'm just getting out of the water and I'm going. I'm not.
I'm looking for
Exploring.
something specific in here.
You're looking for something specific. Okay, we'll get to Damian's investigation check first.
12.
12. Looking around the room, you see the boxes have kind of straw recesses in them where objects used to be. This place has been looted recently. Someone was here. Something was here. Hard to tell how recently, but there used to be almost bottles or jar-shaped objects within here, and most of them seem to have been removed.
Sorry, Romulus. It appears as though the oozes have consumed all of the beer.
Alas, my intention to create a delightful beer-battered chip or beer bread has been foiled yet again.
Kay, you said you were looking for something specifically?
Yes, I'm looking to see if I can find anything that may be like light thing in here. Man said he needs wire to make back scratcher. I need wire.
Okay, so looking for wire. Go ahead and make me an
arguably-
investigation check.
Some corks are tied down with wire.
Ooh,
That's true.
Investigation. My investigation is a 10.
Okay. You otherwise kind of looking around the room, you see a number of the boxes are open. Most of them seem to be empty, though. As you go over to one, you kind of dig your claws in as best you can as the Plague Knight's otherwise looking the other way. You lift the lid off. You look inside and you see a bunch of empty bottles, some of which seem to have almost this wiry cork top to it, to which you kind of reach in, grab the top, snap it off. You have, I'll say, two bundles of wire.
I go back to Romulus.
Okay.
Wire. Here.
He holds up a cork covered in wire with shattered glass hanging from it.
That'll do. I put it in my bag.
Okay.
I've got a nice leather.
Yeah.
Leather bag specifically for this.
No, that tracks.
I will when we get back. I'll take the time to make you a nice back scratcher.
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything else anybody else would like to do during this time? Lloyd is going to keep out of the way.
I'm gonna move Jeff to here,
Okay.
above the water, and I'm gonna just make sure nothing else is coming. Don't fancy an ambush.
With Jeff looking this way, you can see that the water keeps going, hits a bridge, and then keeps going onwards. The flow of the water, notably after it comes down to this, begins to still slightly as it gets to here, and begins to slowly flow this way. But it does seem to also flow in the other directions, almost as if it stills and then begins to part, but there's a gentle stream seemingly more going this way, but it does seem to also go these two ways as well.
Damian's gonna sort of approach all the rest of the pit guys and then just suddenly see the horrific state of these three and wonder what the hell's been going on. Well, we're all kind of pristine and fine.
Things were complicated.
Are you guys okay? Does anybody need any healing or anything?
Okay, how are you feeling?
I got beat up.
I feel like I can manage to take about one good hit and then I'm done, but I can take one good hit.
Vinny?
I'm not actually doing so great. I've avoided getting hit for a while.
And Kay?
Okay. Yeah, Vinny
Oh.
will be visibly bleeding.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I think that's kind of an obvious one then. So I think I'm doing lay on hands on Vinny.
Okay. How many points would you like to pump into Vinny?
I'm gonna do 5 for the minute because I just want to make sure that Kay isn't gonna look at me like I could do with some healing as well.
Okay.
No, no. Kay is looking at you like, help Vinny.
Okay, that's all 10.
Okay. So Vinny, you regain 10 hit points.
Okie dokie. That puts me up to nearly full, actually.
Well
Nice.
done, Vincenzo.
So, is there anything else anybody else would like to do during this time while you guys are
Not
healing
good
up?
at this.
I do have one other thing that I'd like to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to use my divine scent because I don't actually know how it works, and let's give it a shot. It might help.
How long are we stopping for?
Good question.
That's a good question.
And
guess
I'm
I could-
currently like
gonna go
standing
look.
on this bridge and just contemplating.
I would be willing to
Like-
take a short rest.
Okay, well, I'd like to do my divine sense first.
Okay.
think-
What does it pick up?
It detects. Bear with me. It detects celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover until the end of your turn. You can also detect any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated within 60 feet.
Okay. You detect light sources of fiendish energy coming from Vinny's general direction.
Okay,
And you do not sense anything else.
wonderful.
Okay.
Okay, I suppose the question I'm asking is, Vinny, why are your lights fiendish?
Oh, there's
He's a
there's a
tiefling.
very simple explanation for that. And I'm gonna point up to my horns. I'm a tiefling.
I'm glad you added that extra bit on. Damian was very confused for a second as to what was just said.
I just assumed you meant you were horny.
Damian looks at Romulus and thinks, well, he would know, wouldn't he? Because he's also horny.
Ah, so you're the horny bros.
Looks at Kay. You're the horny. Looks at Cat. You're the horny trio.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm horny too.
Be careful. This is how nicknames start.
Cat, my dear, please never say you were part of the horny. Do not say you're horny too. Only people with 2 horns are horny. You are horned.
Oh, okay, right. Okay, noted. Gets notebook out. 1 horn, horned. 2 horns, horny. Can't wait to
Look,
meet other
I
Minotaurs.
can't explain to a 12-year-old what being horny is, so I'm going to lie to the child to
Okay.
avoid the child saying they're horny, okay?
Damian's
Okay.
just got his elbow resting against the door, just like, try not to snigger.
Okay.
If you say
Okay.
a single thing, I will eat you.
Kay, listen to this.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Everybody's horny.
Yeah. You've moved around the area at this point. I'll say your dancing lights have either faded or you've moved them at this point, Vinny. I'll let you decide. But Kay, you're standing there. Is there anything you'd like to do from this position, or?
I'm just trying to look and see if I see anything at all and make sure that we're okay. Because if we take a short rest, there's not really much I can do for a short rest. So
Make me a perception check.
I am just watching.
Perception, sorry. I don't know what I said before. Did I say investigation?
Perception.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah, make a perception. Okay.
That is 22.
Keeping an eye out in the area, looking around, you see kind of the area which you've otherwise cleared out. There doesn't seem to be anything in the area. You look down into the water, making sure there's no oozes, no gelatins or jambies about. You don't notice anything of that environment. You do note, however, as you are looking down, the water in this particular area, you note that it's thicker coming down this way, and then you watch as it begins to thin into thinner trails going these two, but then as it turns this direction, it continues being thicker. Not in a viscosity sense, but in a sense of it seems to be deeper, meaning more water or something seems to be lifting the water going this way. And as you look closer, you can see the strands of almost stringy ooze that run through here, almost like tied cord at the bottom of the water. And it turns all of it at once this way.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep this to myself right now, but I know which way we're going once we get going.
Okay. Anything else the rest of you would like to do, or are you initiating a short rest?
Plus rest.
Yeah, I'm happy to take a short rest. I don't think I
Okay.
get very much back from it, but
Okay.
we should probably rest.
Those of you taking a short rest, you may go ahead and spend a hit die if you wish.
I'm gonna use my arcane recovery.
Yep, you can use your arcane recovery.
I think I'm good at this point.
Yeah,
Gets me.
Lloyd taking a short rest doesn't give him anything at the moment.
My hit dice is a D12.
Yours is indeed a
Gives me
D12, yeah.
anything really.
Do you mind if I
No,
be
it
right
doesn't.
back real quick?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh, that's depressing.
Okay. Alright, one of the people who are currently here, who would like to do this?
What's up?
Hi.
I am here. We are here.
What is this?
Things are happening.
Who wants to do it?
What? Oh.
Alright, you have volunteered. Go ahead and roll me a D20, please, Romulus.
In here?
Yeah.
14.
14. As you're all kind of sat there, just kind of keeping your guard about you, your short rest goes undisturbed.
Please be. Praise the slime. The god slime and the god rat.
That'll go down well.
We must become one with the god slime and the god rat.
Are we all just slimes in the end?
He is not going to take a short rest, because otherwise he loses his temporary hit points, so he is going to keep vigilant. He's actually going to go around and begin investigating some of the boxes, but being very careful to do so. He has disadvantage on this because he's exhausted. Hey, natural 20 and natural 2. So that's a 2. He goes around and inspects a number of the boxes, and you watch at some point that he kind of collapses on top and just begins to almost nod off. He is very tired.
How long have we been down here?
Probably at this point, given you're taking a short rest, about an hour and 15 minutes, so it's almost 3:30 at this point in the morning.
Oh, holy crap. We got out here early.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, no, because that's not accounting for the commute and the time exploring, so it'll be nearly 4 o'clock.
Fine.
Maybe he's not doing a short rest, but he's probably going to stand watch if he can go
Okay.
next to Kay.
Okay, so you keep watch as well?
Yep.
Okay, so short rest concludes. Once Simon gets back, I'll let him roll any hit die he needs to. And for those of you who need to spend any hit die to do anything, go ahead and do so. I believe you already have for that. So, what would you like to do at this point? Your short rest comes to an end.
I think that we need to go this direction from what I saw, because the water flow was heavier that way.
Yes, things in water go that way.
In water? I'm gonna have a look from the bridge, see if I can see things in water.
Peering over, and with Kay's help, you can see what looks to be more of the almost cable-like thick strands of ooze that are currently flowing through, or not flowing through the water. They are on the bottom of the channel running through, and in certain places underneath the muck that has kind of congealed and gathered at certain points on the floor. But you can see them as they move down, and then as Kay points them out, they all turn one direction.
Ugh, horrible.
Good peeping, Kay. Well done. I see. Well, I think we know where the source of our problem is.
Who's taking? What's going on in?
Sorry, I need to take pain pills.
It's
okay.
Kay is
I mean,
entered.
when we start
That's
heading
true.
down this, when we start heading down this direction, potentially, this is gonna be a tough fight.
Does anybody want to take the Plague Knight, or are we just letting him? I don't even know what's going on. I can't ask.
Lloyd pulls
Honestly,
him over.
I'm more than happy to lead the party here.
Shield of Faith has also ended at this point.
Yep.
okay. Rightio.
Let's-
Then, should we just go in this order, since now we're already like mostly here? And Jeff's gonna land on your shoulder, by the way. Damian.
Sorry about that.
Oh, nice.
That's fine. Go ahead and roll any hit die you need to for your short rest, Vinny. It went by uneventfully.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to mine since I'm only missing 3 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay, moving around the corner. Looking down the hallway.
Who's got the light source? Oh,
I've got a
question.
light
The
source.
cat's got a light source, and so does the knight at the back.
Cool.
I'm happy to bring dancing lights back up if people want it.
Yeah, could
Actually,
do.
I'll probably use it to keep an eye on the water,
Yep.
Mm.
Well, we've got the
like
tendrils in
along
the water.
a line.
Yeah, you can see the tendrils on the on
Yeah.
the bottom of the water that travel through this way. You
That
note.
means anyone with dark vision will be able to see
Yeah.
as clear as possible.
Okay.
Okay. You keep going. Moving you a little bit further forward. Dancing lights going with, maintaining their 2 apart posture here. And you see what looks to be more hallway. But you note the cords disappear around this dancing light, going into the layer of sludge ahead. It's hard to read where they're going at this point, and they become harder to
Tendrils are
track.
kind of disappearing into the sludge, sort of where the front light is, Vinny.
Do you want me to move the lights up? Give you a better
I mean,
view? Or...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where it goes. I've lost sight of it. It's just sort of vanished.
Okay.
We'll move that. I'll send
See if
Jeff
that
up
gives any more
to
useful
see if I
vision.
can.
Okay. I'll say moving up. Go ahead and make me perception checks, please, for Jeff and Damian, respectively.
This is normal perception, not passive perception.
This is just normal perception.
8
Yeah. Passive perception
plus-
is what I use for stuff.
Hold
And
on, let me have a
still,
little
and
look.
I'm now rageless as well.
That's
Mm.
11 for Jeff.
18.
11 for Jeff. As Jeff moves up, kind of keeping an eye, from this aerial view, Jeff is having a much harder time seeing what's going on. From your view there, Damian, you look down and you note that it definitely gets completely obscured by this kind of large line of scum and mush. The otherwise what looks to be the mushrooms and fungus on the top and mold kind of creating this fuzzy layer of this mound, but they seem to pass into it, and you currently do not have a visual if they keep going.
Okay, they're kind of seemingly going into it, but I don't know if they go through.
Okay. I
It's
mean,
possible maybe that something is actually in the sludge, so it goes into it rather than through it, but I don't know. I can't tell.
Just to double check that I understand this correctly, Chris, the tendrils, they're not like physical things like the cords, are they?
yeah.
They are the
believe
cords,
so.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, sorry. They're cords, that's the one that I was using beforehand.
We
Right.
just yank on the cord, see what happens. Lol. No,
That's
don't
what I was
do that.
thinking about. I was thinking about going down and grabbing one and seeing what it feels like.
Hang on. I'm gonna cast. I
Well,
mean,
if
it
the
might work.
things-
Can I use mold earth on where they're going into the sludge?
If you want to
Just
climb
to
into the
move
sludge,
the-
you can.
Do I have to make contact with it?
Yes.
Do I? Mold earth range 30 foot.
Oh, you don't have to.
No.
I thought you had to physically pick it up. Okay.
Choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see within range. You know, so if I could just like
Push it to the side.
just
Okay.
push it to the side, like part it, and
Okay. Pushing it to the side, you begin to kind of move the sludge as best you can. It muddies the water for a moment, but as it clarifies, You see that the cords run through and then turn, going into a small opening in the side of the tunnel.
Okay. I'll get Jeff over this degree. And how big is this opening? And is there anything imminently at the opening?
Looking at the opening, it's about an inch across. Maybe 2 inches at most.
Oh, a cat can squeeze in there. It's no problem.
Well, the tendrils are going into the wall, under the floor. There's about an inch opening.
Oh.
I don't know where that's leading. I wonder.
Can I make a suggestion? If there are multiple chords converging, then this is probably the center.
Yeah, I believe
We don't
so.
know where it is exactly, but if this is where everywhere all the other stuff like the thing we encountered before is connected to, would it be worth trying to sever them now?
Possibly. Hang on, give me a couple of minutes. Can we
No
take
worries.
10 minutes or so? See if I can cast detect magic.
Yeah, okay. I'll
I'm in.
stand vigilantly.
Okay.
I'm assuming the Plague Knight's going to nod off.
Yeah, he does in the back. Romulus and Lloyd are keeping him awake, talking about rats and handkerchiefs and stuff. So, is there anything you'd like to do during this 10 minutes, or are you waiting in your conga line?
I am going to just be crying in a corner because I'm just a normal dude now with no special features.
You have reckless attack and danger sense.
Fine, I'm a normal dude who's like...
Who's high up on
slightly
caffeine?
drunk.
Yeah.
Given that Damian sees lights and has just heard the word from out of like the blue out in the ether, there's this word you're saying conga. He just wants to do a conga line round the
I'm just part...
total
At this
disco
point,
for
I'm
10
just
minutes.
part of the conga. I am become conga,
Okay.
destroyer of parties.
So, Kat, if you could go ahead and roll
Right.
me a d20 for me, please.
Over this time, can I try and
Oh,
sever the
right.
chords over?
Bear in mind, my arcane recovery
I'll
takes
get
me above my.
I'm rolling
Okay.
for if anything disturbs your little 10 minutes. Okay, you're
15.
fine. Yeah. Given that you're here for a lengthy amount of time, there's
Right.
a low chance that something could stumble across you, given it's night time at the moment.
Okay.
So, what did you say you were going to do there, Vinny?
I'm trying to study the chords over time, see if they like pulse or twitch or anything.
Are you going into the water, or are you...
No, I'm just
keeping a
leaning
distance?
down and looking as close as possible.
Okay. Make me a perception check. I will say with advantage, given you know they're there, and the instance that you have a source of light plus your dark vision. Oh, who'd we lose?
Advantage.
I died for a bit.
Oh, okay.
6, so 12 plus perception.
Aha! You've started saying it now.
So that's 1 plus 3, so 15.
Oh,
You watch
now
the
my thing died.
chords, kneeling down, and getting a look at the chords, kind of watching them over time. They don't seem to change. And then you watch, there's a sudden oof, which comes from the small opening, down the chords and back up the way you came.
Is that right at the end of the time, or is it just...
That's about, I'd say about 6 minutes in.
Okay. Well, if we stood around waiting for 6 minutes before it responded, it's probably not anything to do with us. Probably.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do, or are you letting the detect magic conclude?
There's nothing else I want to do.
Okay, Damian?
Yeah, we're good. I'm just watching vigilantly, just in case something appears.
Yeah, I'm just watching.
Okay.
Waiting.
And Romulus is in the back, crying like a dude. It's a
Hey,
free, it's a
we
free
don't-
action note, but for
We
10
don't
minutes...
we don't support toxic masculinity here. Cry all you want, guys. It's important.
Yeah, you can. crying like a dude and a
Don't
Minotaur.
flood a sewer channel in the meantime.
It's why there's a reason it's called the Storm Siphon. So,
Oh no.
Sometimes you get moody.
so as your detect magic goes off, you see the dancing lights pulsing in the air, the light shininess of some of your crew in their different manners. Make a perception check.
Okay. Please be good. Oh,
That's
well,
not what I said.
You look around. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. Just the usual stuff.
See anything, Cat?
No, I can't see anything.
I mean, I'm just gonna. If you want to recast it, I'm just gonna take my gauntlet off and file my nails.
No, that's fine. Can I just get across the bridge and look at it directly? It's possible to not knock everyone in the water to do that.
I'm happy to shuffle past.
Yeah, people can shuffle past. And what do you mean by look at it directly?
Like, so come
From a
Opposite-
direction rather than an
opposite.
angle.
and look at
Oh,
it.
to where it's going. Okay. I'll
Yeah.
say go ahead and roll me a second perception check. I'll say the advantage of the angle will cancel out the disadvantage of doing the check a second time, so just make me another flat roll.
Okay. 12.
That'll do it. Looking down, you can see the cords run across, they run into the hole, and there's nothing magical. But you do note from this angle a door, otherwise illusory in nature, archway not far from where your companions stand.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. Damian, 15 foot in front of you, to your left, there's a door. Just before them roots.
Oh, okay. That's
I
cool.
hear magical door. Does this mean I can feel it?
You
Hang
sit
on,
there
I'm-
and sense. Not quite yet.
Is the floor's solid, isn't it? I don't think it's just the door there.
It's just the door, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to land Jeff and just poke his head in, see what I can see.
Okay.
I've got a torch here, so there should be light. In theory.
Due to the nature of where this is, yes, it would be. However,
Time to change states.
time to change the states, yes, but time for me to adjust how this looks now.
Do not
Give-
press 1 or 2.
Not been in a sewer the entire time. It turns out we all just ate some really bad fish stew at the tavern, and we've all
What?
been hallucinating this entire
I
time.
put my mushrooms in it.
It was the mushrooms, yeah.
Within the Matrix. There's a
Oh,
lot of
I
things
never
going
liked
on.
that
Oh my
fact.
god.
And Cat is now
Oh.
walking back out of the sewer. I'll catch you all later.
Bye bye. Bye
Cat.
bye.
I'm gonna
Hey,
go
Damian
home.
was able to take things out last time. He'll be able to do it all this time on his own. Yeah, we'll go out for a nice cuppa.
Damian's in the bottleneck of the archway.
Just let Damian sort everything out. Yeah. I know how things work.
Won't be needing this map anymore.
Oh my.
Fear.
Little bit of poop there. Oh.
Ah.
Looks familiar. Wait, there's something different.
Other than this tile being out of line, yep. Oh,
Oh,
what have I done?
I don't
It's
know.
fine.
What have you
We're
done?
We're just gonna embrace the mess.
Alright, that'll do.
It's chaotic, just like our party.
It's fine. You
fine.
can,
Yeah,
you
pretty
can see
much.
as much as you could before, I'm sure.
Yeah, this cave here appears to be made out of cave.
Oh,
It
no.
doesn't indeed.
Bit
So-
the party have just completely ignored.
Jeff pokes his head through. Give me a perception check.
This is +3.
Good. Roll a 20.
Look, because you said
7. Looking through, Jeff can see. I'm just going to check how big I made this tile. Nope. Jeff can see what looks to be a small hallway that leads forward, but there is an iron door in the way.
Ah.
that. Well, there's a
Damien has
door.
memories of
Or
iron doors.
correction, a barred or an iron bar door in the way. You can see the ever so slight sheen from your torch hitting it and glancing off of it, and another one that's just beyond it that seems to lead onwards to another doorway.
Okay, I'll bring Jeff back and sit on my shoulder. So, from what I can see, there's doors in there. So there's nothing as soon as you go through.
Vinny, you watch as a pulse out of here. A longer one. The moment
Okay.
Jeff pulls back out.
Okay, something
I'm gonna
responded
head
to that,
back,
so let's be
back
careful.
round. No, yeah, yeah.
Did
Do
you say
we
there was a
wanna try
door
to-
in there, Cat?
Yeah, there's a door. An iron door. Or a
I'm slightly
barred door.
I have memories of being impaled up here.
Well,
So
I'm gonna suggest, if that's the other way from what we're looking for, maybe we should deal with this first and come back to the door later.
Oh, what? Come from the other direction?
No, ignore the invisible wall for now.
And
Keep focusing on finding what's at the other end of those cords.
Well, I think that's the direction
where
the
it's
cords are going in.
Yeah,
Oh, I
going.
thought the
the
cords came down.
directions are going
No,
into
cords
there.
are going up
Oh, my
into
apologies
this
then.
area.
Okay,
Nope. No, that's fine. Yep, going up this way.
I was gonna. Is there yeah, Chris? Is there like any little like bits of rock or something along the pathway?
Yeah, plenty. You notice there's this like small dusting of dirt and rock right near the entrance of the illusory door now that you've spotted it. Subtle details, guys. They'll be there.
So Cat, how far in was this door?
About 10 footish.
5-10 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be able to stand behind me with the torch, and I'm just gonna toss a rock, try and go through the door? I've got memories of traps previously.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
So if there's a trap, I'd rather trigger it now
it
rather
is
than.
it is very narrow, notably. So for those of you who are large, Romulus and Cat, you're going to have a little bit of difficulty getting through this hallway easily. You'll have to squeeze.
Okay.
So
Okay,
if you
I got a
stop,
shield.
you'll be prone.
I'm trying to get through the dungeon, but the
Yeah,
clap of my
there.
ass cheeks keeps getting caught in the goddamn
I'm gonna
wall.
hold the
Step
torch
dungeon, what are you doing?
out. In fact, I'll use Mage Hand to hold the torch just above Damian.
Okay.
Okay.
Using Mage Hand, holding the torch above Damian, Damian picks up a small stone, tosses it in.
Yep.
Ting!
I guess that's the door.
You hit the door.
Um.
You listen for a moment. Okay.
Hmm?
From this... Actually, no. Never mind. No, never mind.
Mm.
Ignore me.
Okay.
Can't do that. You're a DM.
Okay.
Yeah, I
will-
can.
Now,
Ignore me for that particular thing.
now that we're closer and the light is very close, I'm gonna send Jeff in just above and see if there's anything imminently gonna attack Damian.
Okay. Make me a perception check with disadvantage, as this is the second time Jeff has done this check.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. Well,
Okay.
Well,
that's 21.
21 with disadvantage.
I didn't say anything.
Looking in and moving close to the grate, Jeff sees before him, with what torchlight he has, the beginnings of what looks to be a destroyed lab of some form. Papers and ink, vials and crates all around, smattered around the room, with what looks to be one visible body in the middle of the room. You note that it does not seem to be covered in jelly, and there is skin left on the surface of it.
Okay. I mean, that's making Cat feel sick. Like, that's. So, there's a body in there that's still body-ish.
You
It's
also
got
note,
flesh.
with that roll,
That's
you
right.
note, coming from this angle, it's hard to see, but you can see the cords at some point emerge somewhere, and they seem to congeal just behind the table, where you can see there is a mound of some form.
Oh. I think we found the source of our problem. There's a lab in there, there's a body that still has its skin, and the cords are going to the mound. Yeah, I think we found the source. Though this is quite a cramped area, just to let you know.
Okay, have
So
you got a
we're
plan,
gonna-
or am I just going in?
No, we're going to want to organise ourselves so the heavy hitters, front people, are going to go in first because juggling around in there is not going to be easy.
Okay, reshuffle. I'll stay here though.
Okay. All right.
I'll let you guys reshuffle yourselves behind me.
Okay. I'm.
Shall I just be a big old physical barrier again?
It's
Something-
also very tight, Romulus.
Yes,
We
it
might
is very
struggle.
Right, we should probably be at the back then.
Yes, or you're going to want to go through and get into the more open area first.
I would rather not.
Okay, fair.
I'm
So-
very unwieldy, and
Alright.
tragically, I have something. I have now developed a history of
There you go.
going into places and then getting attacked by things.
There is another way through.
There is another door, but I can't pinpoint where that leads to.
Hmm.
It's just you've got this hallway which leads into that room where there's a big table, lots of paper and ink. Please, if we can save that, that'd be great.
I'll say
But
make me an intelligence check, Cat, given that you have seen the other door more clearly now.
okay,
How intelligent are you?
quite intelligent. But
Okay. I will say with that roll, you do gather that it should line up with the previous room as well. The opening doesn't necessarily seem to be any wider, but there is a second opening.
okay. In theory, do you know that storeroom we were in, where them two slimes were?
Mhm.
There is a hallway that should head in that direction, so I think there's another door in there.
I recommend not sending Romulus into that room again.
No.
Yes, I will inevitably
I'll go
create
find
more
it.
slimes.
But the
It
thing
is my
is,
curse.
Do you want
it's
the guard
just
to go
as
with you?
narrow.
I'm just gonna see if because there's iron doors in the way, and I don't think we figured out a way to open them yet. I'm gonna see if I can find the other entrance and see if I can find a way to open these doors.
Okay.
It
Lloyd will
would
go
be-
with you just to keep you company if anybody else wants to go with as well.
That one's just as narrow as this way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going
not
to stay
much
out here
point.
because I'm keeping an eye on the cords stuff.
Okay. You're keeping an eye on the cords still?
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna send Jeff sort of hanging around here to see if he sees
Actually,
Kay pop through.
the guard's going to go with you because Lloyd needs light.
Okay.
So Lloyd needs to be with them.
No, that's why I'm moving the guard up to you, so that way you have
Oh.
three per group.
Okay.
Oh, I can move dancing lights, or some of them at least, if anyone wants.
Actually, I'll send Jeff with these because he can point roughly where I think it is.
Okay. I'll say K, as you get close, you begin to feel the symptoms of illusion magic, which I believe for you is dizziness. Yeah, you begin to
just-
feel dizzy as you have been told there is a doorway there.
I am just gonna move closer to the wall and like walk along the wall until the dizziness gets worse and worse, and yeah.
You narrow
So
down where
I
it would be,
figured out that it would be here.
and I'll say you're poised and ready.
Alright, I am going to step through.
Okay. The dizziness kicks in for a moment, and you hit the iron door on the immediate side as you kind of pat your hand against it.
Is it just a
Okay.
full solid door?
It's not. It has iron bars, and it has to a certain
Damian's
degree of grate.
gonna...
Kay's got to the doors, Damian.
Right, I'm moving in then.
Vinny, Cat, and Romulus. Okay. As you begin to move up, in this instance, you move up, the iron doors are before you. Kay and Damian, how would you like to attempt to enter through the iron doors?
I am going to see if I can see anything around here that may or may not open these doors.
So
Can I
looking
use
for
Jeff
keys.
to have a look for a lever?
Yeah, like I knew there was like I found the button in that thing, so maybe there's another thing like that around here.
You give it a quick look, make me an investigation check.
That should be an 11.
Okay.
No, it's a. Sorry, it's a 9.
9. Okay. Looking at the door, and with the dizziness, it's difficult to see if there's any key or button or mechanism, but you do notice the symbol of the leaf cutters engraved on the lock, and you do not see a keyhole.
Jeff is looking, so
Yeah, Jeff is looking as well. Go ahead and make an investigation check with Jeff as well, please. Then.
okay.
And Damian, I'll get to you in a moment.
That is
Jeff sees the same thing, but notably, the door looks like they have been damaged, and to a certain degree, the hinges look rusty with lack of care. They could be busted open, perhaps. But you do note that the lock seems to be of a base level enchantment to pick up on something, and it has the
Okay.
leaf cutter symbol on the surface.
right. I'm jumping back out to Cat Vinny. The door by where Kay is has got the leafcutter symbol, just like the one upstairs in the hatch.
Okay, I believe I held on to the medallion. I didn't
Mhm.
give it to anyone else, so I'll pull it back out. Right, I'll bring this around. Try and keep an eye on the cord, see if it responds to anything.
I will vigilantly watch the cord with my
Okay.
really bad perception.
Okay. Damian, what are you doing at this instance? You see the door before you?
Damian has noticed there's an iron grate in front and wants to investigate as well.
Mm-hmm.
He's also overhearing what's going on behind him.
Yes, you are.
So okay, yeah, I'm guessing rolling it basically.
Yep. Just to see if you miss anything or find any more details.
Well, that's going to be incredibly low.
Okay.
That, I suspect, is a 4.
You hear the stuff that's going on behind you. You take note of the leafcutter thing. You don't take note of the rusty hinges.
Don't notice anything over here.
No, well, from what I saw,
There's 9 gates.
from what I saw, does it have? It's the lock or the hinges, Rucker. The one over there looks like it could be busted potentially, but it's going to be noisy with rusty hinges and age. I mean,
Damian
it's not,
wishes to have a look again.
look specifically at the opening points.
Okay, I'll have a look at that.
Make me an investigation check. Disadvantage. Vinny, at this point, you arrive and you give Kay the
Yep.
emblem.
Yeah, so the hinges are very rusty here.
That's a 7.
You don't notice the rusty hinges here. And
Okay.
yes, you notice the rusty hinges on this side. Actually, no, you wouldn't be able to see it because the illusory door K is currently in the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Don't know, Cat. Don't know.
Okay.
Okay, here's the symbol K.
I
What have
peer
we
my
got up
hand through the wall.
Okay.
Alright.
Poking your hand through the wall.
Be careful because anything could set something dangerous off.
Are you looking in, or you just got your hand through at the moment?
Well, no, I'm through the wall. I'm
Oh,
standing on the
okay, your
other
hand goes
side.
through the other side. All right, towards where
Yeah.
Vinny is. Okay.
Yeah, to get
Yeah.
the thingy.
He gives you the symbol. You have the symbol in your hand.
Having given him the symbol, I am drawing my swords.
Okay.
I am going to kind of like hover it over where this symbol is.
Mm-hmm.
See what happens?
You hover it over. There is a flash, and you hear as it swings too, and you watch as the hinge buckles and it swings and hits the floor. You see a groove where someone has reattached this over and over again and has never fixed it.
How lazy. Kay is
So-
gonna sneakily. I'm gonna poke my head through.
Mm-hmm.
It's open. And then
Okay.
I'm going to sneakily make my way over here.
Okay.
And can I fit my hand through the bar?
You can, yes. You also note this door has no rust on its hinges.
Ah, no
It is,
rust.
however, coated in dust.
I am going to.
And you see
do the
Damian on the
thing.
other side. At
Looking at
this
it
same
blankly.
time. Cat, you're noticing this as well as you are, Kay. As you see in the back of the room, coated in what looks to be this almost large oval or dome of gel, you see what looks to be almost like one of these cysts, like you've seen before, a mutator. but you see something floating in the center of it. A form, partially furred, kind of corroded to a certain degree, hunched with kind of a long snout, a twisted tail, and covered in patches of black and purple across its shoulders, its legs, and its claws. Cat,
I don't like the looks of that.
you recognize this fellow as the rat that attacked you and Romulus in the tower.
The rat god!
The rat
However,
bastard.
it is coated in a slime. And
That.
you note the tendrils all connect to this as the rat eye shoots open, and you hear almost this muffled squeak and screech as you begin to hear echoing through these chambers behind all the roots the screeches of rats.
Oh my
I would
God.
like everyone to roll for initiative, please.
You mother... I can't see it yet, but I sense its presence. The rat is back.
Time for the true rat battle.
I really hate you for this, Chris. I hope you know that.
Oh, for God's sake.
What's wrong
It's
with
literally-
having a reoccurring rat villain? Like, I don't understand what you dislike about this.
Everything.
Literally, Romulus just hears Cat go, rat god. Just mutter, rat god.
Okay.
No.
I need to modify this. I need to
Can I
I
just
killed,
ask again
I
how
killed
how
your
a natural
family,
one
and I'll
works?
kill you too.
Minus
how
5.
how a natural one works? -5
Yeah.
to your thing. So you have a grand total of
Minus 7.
-6.
Minus
-6,
6.
because you still get to add the +1. Okay, well, I think that's the
You
first time I've ever had a -7, so that's fine.
You're just progressively getting worse, Damian.
I just can't do initiative, my dude.
It
I
doesn't-
Yeah.
be now a
It's fine.
roadblock. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so
I
you
am
got
so
an
glad I went
initiative.
around.
You got an initiative of that.
Oh my.
But
Plague
the thing is, I'm
Knight.
gonna die.
Yes,
This is
That's
okay, guys.
that.
You are now gonna die. As is Jeff.
Jeff,
Okay.
Jeff is out. Put a rat god in there.
Okay, swarm 1. It's cocked. Swarm colour 3. Okay.
Oh.
Alrighty then. So 25 to 20.
Oh, I guess I need to figure out exactly how much mine is. Mine is... Okay,
20 to 15. Oh, I need to roll for Lloyd.
19.
Okay.
Lloyd got a 12.
That is far better than he ever does. This is proof that Infernal is not here.
Okay. 12. Wait, so 20 to 15, sorry?
19.
15. Okay. So you are first in that initiative order for your party. Okay. 15 to 10?
13.
13. 10 to
And Lloyd
5?
got a 12, right?
8.
8 on Cat. Yep, and Lloyd got a 12. Romulus?
I got 10.
Okay.
And what about
10.
Mr. Dude?
Damian got -6.
Classic Damian.
Isaac Damian. Mr. Dude got an 18.
Wow. Surprising initiative for somebody who's half asleep.
Oh, that's right, that's disadvantage. Scratch that, he got 6.
That's more like it. That makes more sense. I believe
That-
this.
That's better. We can't have good rolls.
We can't.
Now,
We can't have him getting good rolls. That's not how this works at all.
Just like, I don't think that's likely.
Okay, so top of the initiative, K.
Running out. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Oh, also I forgot I picked up the wrong tile.
Oh, well, actually, I was going to,
I need that one.
in case they wanted to, I was going to hover the medallion over the thingy to open this door.
You hover the medallion over the door. Squeaks open. It does not
Nope,
open.
nope.
Okay,
No, I'm not standing there.
you run back out of the room. Okay.
I'm saying no. I'm saying no on the way out. No.
Okay.
No. We don't want to be in there.
Okie dokie. You say nope, you don't want to be in there. Okay. Alrighty then. So, that given the case, and you're in that room there.
Does this freak the guard out?
What, leaving?
You're running out saying no, don't want to be in there.
To a certain degree. What freaks him out more is the sudden arrival of hundreds of rats swarming out of the nearby root network as they begin to rush, and they're going to go for Lloyd because he's not here.
But also, I was going to be holding my action to attack anything that comes in range.
Well, these ones are going for there, so unfortunately,
Tell me
be holding the
rat
actions.
ain't nothing.
We split the party again.
17
Tell me
to hit,
rat.
so that is going to hit.
Look, I didn't expect this to immediately start as soon as I walked in the room, okay?
Neither did I.
Okay. That is 2 attacks. That's 1 attack versus thingy, Lloyd, for 4 points of piercing damage. Okay, knocks him down. It's 12. Alright. As the swarm of rats rushes in, it otherwise rushes over Lloyd and begins to bite across his form, having small red patches begin to form across him. That is the end of that one's turn. Next, Vinny, you are up. You see these rats swarming over Lloyd.
Okay, and we can hear more skittering off in the distance.
You can hear more skittering all around. All of these root networks seem to contain rats. How many? You don't know. Same out here.
Well,
Crying.
we might die here.
Well, Kay wasn't super explicit about what exactly we're looking for there, so I'm going to poke a head in.
Okay, poke a head in. You can see what looks to be a giant ooze, and you see a tiny rat on the inside currently bobbing there, covered in kind of thick patches of fur with kind of black and purple masses, almost like ooze, dripping from portions of it and dwelling inside of this other ooze.
Get ready for ooze cubed.
Okay.
Gelatinous cube? I have a tile for that.
You've been gelatinous cubed.
Okay, well, running in alone is going to be suicide. Remind me how it works.
Leroy Jenkins!
Well, we do need to take out the big guy. That's like, we can't fight millions of rats.
I'll give you inspiration if you run in without telling the rest of your party you're doing so.
Well,
Why
Damian
didn't you
would
give
say.
me that option? I need that.
No.
What
I
have I
know-
missed?
I know that Vinny is not on good health.
I'm not on the best health either. Actually, he's got more health than me.
I'm back.
Yeah, I have 15 health.
More health than me.
I can solo a
Fine.
boss.
Oh, I see what I've missed. Oh dear. Oh well, it's only Lloyd. It's fine.
In return for inspiration, he runs in without telling anybody else he's going in there.
Damian would say so.
Damian would see him run past,
No,
yeah.
I'm going to back up. I'm going to try and do what I can to help
I'm gonna do it.
Lloyd first. So I'm going to try and slash at some of the rats on him.
Uh-huh.
And while doing so, I'm going to yell, we need to coordinate and get that thing in there.
Okay. Running back out, saying that to the people around, go ahead and make me an attack roll then, please, versus the rats. Sneak attack, because obviously within range.
Huh?
Or within range of an ally. It's kind of hard for them not to be.
Yep.
Yep, that hits, doing
5, 6, 7, 8. Half to 4, I guess.
8 half to 4, because it's a swarm. Yep. You swing down with your first slice of the rapier, cutting a number of the rats off of part of Lloyd's side. Next, if you wish to do a bonus action attack, you can.
Yep. Bonus action attack.
Okay, go ahead. Remind me, this just does the 2 damage, doesn't it? You don't add your modifier for this for you. Okay.
No, no modifier. So
No modifier. So 1 point of damage. Okay.
beautiful 1 damage, total
Yep.
5.
Oh, I should be adding that to this stat block, not that one. Whoops. Okay. You swing down again with a rapier, cutting a single rat in half, but you otherwise proceed to scatter some of them in the process of attacking here. Okay. End of your go. Next in the initiative order is Lloyd. Oh yes, sorry, I will give you the red tile with the initiative order here. Along with the blue and the green one as well. Which we'll get to. And the rat.
Oh no! I just realised where it's a nest.
Okay, so who is next? Lloyd's turn. Alright, I'm playing Lloyd. Right.
Yes.
He's panicking. He's gonna toll the dead. Because he's a one-trick pony. Actually, no, he's got a melee weapon.
Oh no.
No, he's gonna avoid a toll the dead. It's just better. Wisdom save for the rat swarm. Ha! Natural 20.
Oh wow.
Serves him right.
Alright.
Serves him right for being a
Do
one-trick
I not
pony.
have disadvantage or something?
No.
Christ.
Look, we're gonna
He's
die.
rolled well.
Look, we're gonna die to rats. That's just how this
Yeah.
campaign's gonna go.
Also, I have Romulus marked at 10 and Cat at 8. Did I get that the wrong way around?
No, no,
No,
that's
I've got
correct.
8.
Oh, okay.
And I've got 10.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's fine.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I did. I was questioning your maths, but I needed a toilet more.
Nah, it's
so.
fine. Okay, Romulus, you're up.
All right. Well, I doubt there's any way for me to get past Damian.
Just barge me through a wall. It'll be fine.
At this
Yeah.
current point, you unfortunately cannot.
Can I attempt to push Damian through?
Oh, allow it.
Into it. Push me
Yeah.
into iron bars.
I'm
That
going
sounds-
to use whatever movement I can and to just sort of like push you further through.
Okay.
Like-
Do you wish to spend your action to continue pushing him?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I can do anything else with it,
Alright.
is there?
There you go. Damian, are you resisting, or are you being pushed? Are you being wedged through a small gap?
I've happily been wedged through a small gap.
Okay. All right. So you used all of your
Kinky?
movement and your action
Kinky?
to push.
Maybe.
Hmm?
Kinky? Maybe? I don't know.
End of your turn, Romulus.
Now I've got a
I'm
bonus
leaving you
action.
guessing, Harlan.
It is the rat's turn.
Yeah.
The
Damian,
rat's turn.
Damien has just been pushed, and now we'll get squished.
Okay. The rat inside of his ooze mech, as I am going to dub it.
I'll be
He-
back in just a moment.
Yep, that's fine. He is going to spend his turn doing nothing at the moment. Okay.
Nice.
He is going to take the dodge action. Disadvantage on attack rolls against him. Okay. Cat. Yes, Cat, your turn.
I mean, there is full-on panic. Like, I have been left on my own. There are rats.
Hey, at least you got a torch. It's fine.
I am.
Just going to drag these over for now because I know I'm going to need them.
I'd.
I think I know what you'd actually do in your position at the moment.
But for scream and wishing that I knew teleportation.
Bound to be a centaur track stampede. That's all I can imagine.
Where do I mean, I can't. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60,
There's a lot of potential.
70. But there's probably rats in here as well, so why
Well,
would
I
I
mean,
run around there?
there's Roots there.
Yeah, you hear
there.
squeaking from all sides, left and right.
Yeah, I
there.
know. I'm trying to work out where I could run and do something.
The dancing
Um,
lights are notably... Actually, no, dancing lights will be in here at this point with Vinny.
Okay. Oh, God damn it! I wish Romulus had moved a little bit further.
You can't see him at this moment.
No, fair. I'm going in.
Okay, you are lightly wedged,
Oh,
and you can see the edge of the ooze beyond, just the edge.
okay. I am not happy about this situation. Not happy about that situation. As soon as Romulus moves,
Push him.
I can't. All right, fine. All right, if we're gonna try this, I need to use my. I want to try and use mold earth to bring down this bit of cave here. All right, fine. I'm gonna try and push him because I'm really bad at this.
Romulus, are you resisting?
Romulus is currently
Muted.
away.
So, I'm going to say in this instance, he pushed Damian without me asking, so he's going to move without me asking it. Without me asking
Okay.
it. You pushed
Okay, and that was
Romulus
my
into the
action.
room. Yep, that was your action to do
Okay.
so, yeah. And I'll
Right,
probably say most of your movement given your slightly smaller frame.
And Mold Earth is an action. Oh.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Not much I can do. Yeah, I can't really do anything. I don't have anything for bonus action. No, I don't. Okay.
Ooh, actually. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Cat?
Yeah, that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. Plague Knight. His turn, he is going to help get the rats off of Senior Lloyd. That is... Is that a miss? Nope. Rats have a lower armor class than I remembered. That is, however, minimum damage, which means it takes 2 points of damage because it's bludgeoning.
Wow.
Okay. As he swings with his mace, clubbing off a number of them, and does so, he is going to move. He is going to move around strategically in an aid to try and help with what's going on. Okay. End of his turn. Time for swarms 1 and 2 to go.
How on earth did they roll a better initiative than me? I mean, that's just...
Yeah. Versus the awesome -6. Okay, given there's people in this room, this swarm will appear here. Swarm 2 that goes afterwards is going to also spawn here, given the number of people in proximity. So it's going to move up. So it's going to rush up. Okay, first attack versus you, Damian. No.
Good.
And Romulus. Is Romulus here?
Still not from the sound of it.
Unfortunately, I need him here for this, because it's a natural 1, so he gets the potential opportunity to make an attack opportunity against the rat swarm.
I guess we have to wait.
Ah, I can't afford to wait for that.
I'd
I'll
be
assume he
surprised
does.
if he said no.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's true.
Alright, he's going to make an attack,
Do you
swinging
have
with
any
his
other
maul.
actions he could do?
No, also that's 2 6s on damage, so with +4, that's 16 points of damage, half to 8, so that's a pretty good hit.
Wow.
Well done, Romulus.
He's done more damage than the other group have. Okay. As the 2 rat swarms move up, one of them goes to dive over Damian, beginning to kind of bite and swarm, striking and scratching, but otherwise, unfortunately, unable to get past the armor that he wears. He kind of bats off as best he can. With the other ones, as they move up, Romulus takes an early swing down with his horns and maul, cleaving up a number of them and crushing them as they are smeared against the floor, but not before the rest get within range. Okay. End of them. Damian, it is your go. You're currently swarming with rats.
Wait. Oh, I'm going to attack it, but I'd also like to use the bonus action.
Oh, have inspiration cake. I like that. What did you say you were going to do there?
I'd like to do a bonus action. I'd like to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay. You are now Shield of Faithed. Faithed. You are...
AC 21 again.
Why would you do this to me?
I just want you to do. I
The
want you to do
stack.
Jenga. That is the aim.
Nobody add any more buffs to Damien, please. The
Please.
stack can only
Yeah.
get so high.
Lloyd,
Jeff,
bless
Alright,
me.
Lloyd,
Gonna
time to
move.
cast Bless.
Don't you dare move, Jeff. I will have them make an opportunity attack versus Jeff when they're not allowed to.
Oh.
And then I'm going to attack the rat swarm with my mess.
Okay, go ahead and make me a swing.
Nike the
Let me
rat.
set my camera a bit.
Ooh.
Natural
Oh.
20.
Here you go.
I get another dice.
You get another die. You can, if you have the points, you can do a Divine Smite. I don't know if you do, because
Oh,
I think
I do have. Yes.
How many do you have? Remember, you've
I
just
got-
cast Shield of Faith, so you just used 2.
No, I don't then.
Okay. So that would be 8 plus what?
The normal 3 bludgeoning.
Okay, so that's 11 halved to 5. Okay. Taking a swing against them as best you can, having the Shield of Faith wrapping around you, it peels them off just enough for you to take a heavy swing and carve off a number of them with your mace, scooping them off and scattering them against the floor.
I'm back, and that
Welcome
sounded
back.
like good rats.
You did
Yes,
some good
Really
damage.
you did good
Sources.
damage there, Romulus. They rolled a natural 1 to hit you, so you used a reaction to attack them, and you rolled 2 6s.
Wait, what? Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And I've become a.
I have no idea how this happened, but yes, Romulus.
I've made
Remember
an
when-
interesting stack.
Yeah, when foes make an attack roll against you, remember that they get if they roll a natural 1, you get an opportunity of attack. Similarly, if you roll a natural 1 against them, they get to make an opportunity attack if they wish.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, something we discussed in
as I
pre-session,
learned
but
when I
very
got
rarely
fucking
comes up.
Tista bombed. by that skeleton.
Yeah. So, end of Damian's turn. At the top of the round,
Yes.
Oh.
That's
Oh
a
no.
the lair is
Lair
going to go.
action.
Yep.
The lair is going to start with its refill rats. All rat swarms regain 2 hit points, or the equivalent of 5 rats. Alright.
I like how they're worth less than 1 hit point each.
So, end of that. Kay, is your go.
Da. I can't make it through this, so I am going to
Smack your breath.
Attack rat.
assist in the destroying of rats, aka devouring rats.
Make me an attack roll then, please.
Da.
Nom nom nom.
Oh
That
god.
I believe that still hits. What's your plus
the
to hit?
plus 6.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
2 plus
2 plus 4 plus 2.
2 plus 4 plus 2. So the 2 plus 4, which is slashing, will get, or piercing, sorry, will get halved to 3, and then the 2 poison goes straight through. Okay. You otherwise reach up with your bite, otherwise biting through a number of rats. You can hear the squeaking, and in this moment, you feel almost this slight tingle run through your head. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god. What is happening?
You're eating your own kind.
Rat god.
N-
Yeah, you're eating rats that are
Okay.
being telepathically
You
controlled.
succeed the save. You learn that this rat, for one reason or another, seems to be controlling these rats and the oozes.
Huh.
Now, if
Okay.
anyone ever says that rats aren't that bad,
You know that they're
I-
bad.
Understand why I turned them into handkerchiefs.
I point to the rat and say out loud, that rat's controlling the rats and the oozes.
Okay.
Say loud enough to where these guys can hear
Okay.
as well.
As you say these
And-
things, you guys do not hear this as it is going through the illusory wall.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Oh, I thought we could.
It's
thought they
the
could
it's the
hear
other way.
rats. Oh, we can hear. Okay.
Yeah,
We
you
hear
can
them,
hear
they look
them,
it
but
up.
they can't hear you. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No,
So-
that's fine. You've said what you've said, and you've helped Damian. Bonus action attack.
I am going to just claw them,
Knowing
gather them for.
knowing that nibbling isn't going to work for now.
Well,
Yep.
I already ate some.
Ooh, nice. 3 halved to 1, and then doing an additional 2 because of the poison damage.
Yeah.
Okay, you carve through a number of them, thinning down the swarm that otherwise coats Damian at this current time. Okay.
Kill
And-
big rat.
Yep. End of Kate's turn. It is the Swarm 3's turn against Lloyd. That is a hit, because Lloyd has no AC. That's 60. That is a 15 to hit. Lloyd takes 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh god.
Wow.
As
Well,
this-
it
As
was nice
this
knowing
thing
Lloyd.
minces through him, he is on 2 HP and
Yep.
very injured. as the rats swarm over his otherwise now very vulnerable body and just begin to tear and bite into him. Small chunks of flesh and red rats beginning to appear as his blood is beginning to coat them. Okay, Vinny, it is your go.
Okay. How much of an obstacle are these boxes?
I'll say half cover. At most.
Okay. And like how high, how stable?
Stable enough that they have boxes stacked on top of boxes. They haven't been moved recently, so you suspect they're probably quite sturdy. Actually, no, you'd know they're very sturdy because you saw oozes land on top of them earlier, so yeah, they're fine.
Oh, okay. Can I run up here then?
Yep. Moving up to that space, you otherwise kind of standing on top of the boxes and everything else. You have the flanking bonus currently, so +2 to your to hit.
Giving myself a vantage point because I want to pick these off without hitting Lloyd because that would be dangerous.
Yep, that's fine. Alright, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Roll. Sneak attack hits.
Yep.
Stinky damage.
Six.
6. Half to 3.
6 half to 3. Okay, doing some more damage to them. Nice, nice. As you cleave off a number of rats, otherwise cutting them down to the side, freeing up Lloyd a little bit. You can see one of his eyes. You're not sure which one though.
Okay. How is the swarm looking?
It's getting close to thinning. Given the new reinforcements that showed up, there seems to be a few more of them that have joined the fray, and that seems to have made the slight, just enough difference to not mean they're thinning.
Okay. Well, my initial plan was first to try and group up for a big push, so I'm going to continue working on this.
Okay, make me a second
I've
attack
heard
roll.
nothing from Kay, but I know he's run off.
Mm-hmm.
I assume he can handle himself.
Alright. Ooh, total to hit? With a +2.
9.
9. Just a miss, unfortunately. As you go ahead and take a swing, you swing down, narrowly missing Lloyd, but not hitting them either. They rolled well enough, but you rolled well enough that you didn't hit him or the swarm, unfortunately. Cutting that fine line. Okay. Speaking of, it is Lloyd's go. Lloyd is going to... He's going to disengage. He is going to move 5, 10, 15... I'll put him there, actually, and leave the swarm there. Okay, he's going to disengage, he's going to do that. As the bonus action, is there anything you can do, my friend? I don't know. If you wrote in your features, I might know. He can cast Shield of Faith, but he's got no spell points. Yep, that's his turn. Okay.
Nice.
End of that. I'll check if there are any burdens that he can use or omens in a bit. Romulus, it is your go. You're currently covered in rats, cats behind you, partially screaming. Kay's just mentioned to attack the big rat, and you can see rats that are currently swarming over you and Damian.
Ah. Well.
All the omens are...
How healthy does Damian look?
Very.
He's untouched.
I haven't been touched since the Plague Knights healed me.
Okay,
ago.
I don't need to know how long it's been since you've been touched, Damian. That's sorry. But what are the chances of me shaking off these rats and getting over to the big boy?
If you don't want to take an attack of opportunity, it will be a disengage. Otherwise,
Yep, which I can't do without an action, so that's
Can't
fair
do without
enough.
an
Let's
action.
smack these rats on me.
go ahead and make me an attack roll, then, please. Also, for note, I have put an omen of burden on these guys because they failed their save. So this means they now have half speed and they cannot dash.
Okay.
Okay. Right, I will be making my attack roll.
Because the others are nice, but in this scenario, it would be detrimental for him to try and use the others because they wouldn't work very well for him.
That is pretty chunky.
Yeah, you swing heavily, carving through another number of them. 15 points of
15
damage.
points of damage.
Yeah, half to 7, but on that swarm, Their numbers thin drastically now.
Can I attempt to horn them?
Yeah,
Is
go
that
for
a
it.
thing I can do?
You can. Also, I wish
I-
Lloyd was here because he might have remembered he could have used his weave divinity to negate the crit, but oh well.
Oh well.
Oh well. That's what you get for not showing up and me forgetting my own class because I've got to focus on a lot of things.
Does
Yes.
oh fuck, 17 hit?
Yeah. So it's 3 points of piercing, halved to 1. As you skewer 2 rats on your head.
I'm
Again.
saving those 2 for later.
Kebabs. Alright. End of Romulus's go. It is the rat's go. The rat can't perform any actions currently, so he is going to be spending his action to use... which one do I want to do? Given the swarms that are in here, none of those would be beneficial to me, so he is going to use Rat Command. And he is going to have this rat swarm attack Damian.
Oh, yay.
That's cocked. That's a
You,
13 to hit.
Nope.
Damian's
you're fine.
invincible. It's fine. Don't
You're
worry
fine.
about it.
Yeah, the rats continue to try and attack you, but with your heavy armor on, they're unable to do so. Yeah. Is there anything else he can do on his turn? Anything fun? Actually, yes, there is. No, he can't even. Should have done that as an action. Never mind. I'll have to do that next turn. Oh well. All right. Next, Cat, you're up.
Okay, alright. There are rats everywhere. I hate this. Are the tendrils essentially below me?
The cords.
Yes.
The cords seem to come out of this wall and go under the table into the big ooze.
Okay, right. I am going to lock eyes with this rat. Remembering my food that he stole, like a psychopath, and I'm going to cast Homing Blade, see what the reaction is
On what?
on the tendril.
On the cord towards him.
Yeah, cord.
Go ahead and roll damage. And go ahead and roll d20 for me as well, please.
That is 4 damage.
And I know you're above board still.
Okay. And that is 13.
13.
That was close.
Oh no,
Okay.
right.
4 damage targeting the cord. Okay. You watch as it strikes the cord. You watch as it otherwise pulses. And again, that vulnerability which you saw previously and utilized shoots towards it. And you watch as the outside of the ooze seems to almost quiver and begin to almost condense. But the rat pushes backwards, almost with a sense of power to it, being unharmed by the damage transfer effect.
That's fine.
The slime gets hurt, but the rat is fine.
Correct.
I will kill
The outer shell
slime.
itself seems to be taking damage.
Okay. Alright, well, now that I know that... Gotcha. Okay. And I'm going to send Jeff in here to observe to make sure everyone is okay. At least on
Okay.
the boxes.
Bonus action goes up into the boxes. You can see. I'd say Jeff sees what's going on.
Yeah, so I'm just going to... At the start of my turn, I'm just going to quickly fluctuate to see what's going on and then go
It
back
takes
to...
a bonus action to do that, so it would
Yeah,
be.
that's no problem.
So it'd be
That's
sending
no
Jeff
problem.
in there as a bonus action, and then you need to switch to the vision next turn.
Yeah,
And then you need
yeah.
to switch back the turn after. It's because it's a
Oh,
bonus
right,
action.
of course,
yeah.
yes.
Because it's a switching to and from takes a bonus action.
Yeah.
So Jeff's in there.
Mark, can I give Jeff a command? Does it work like that?
Yeah,
So if
you can
someone
say
goes down
move
to
in-
let me know?
Move into there and let you know. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah, that'd be
Cool.
fine. Okay.
Excellent.
End of your turn. It is the Plague Knight's go. Plague Knight, smack. Hey! First natural 20 from the Plague Knight. Shame he's used up all of his spell points, so he can't do a smite, but that's fine.
He's finally woken up.
Oh, our
He's
tired
finally
boy's
woken
doing
up.
well.
Yeah, 12 points of damage, half to 6. Let's go.
Whoa.
Alright, that swarm is looking mighty hurt. Alright, we've got some good rolls in the house now. That's wonderful.
Right, Mr. Blue.
Okay. End of that. Yes, Mr. Blue's turn. Mr. Blue is going to make attacks versus Damian. That's... There we go. 13 to hit. No. Swarm 2 versus Romulus. Ooh.
2.
Hmm?
2.
To hit? Nah. There's a
What'd they
17
roll?
to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. They are injured though, so their damage that they deal is halved. So you take 5 points of damage.
Oh!
Nibble, nibble.
He got old as well.
You got old as well. Yeah.
They're sucking the life out of me.
Why
Okay.
can't I do that?
Damien, your go.
Ooh,
Well,
Damien, it's your go.
you are about the right height.
You know what? I'm just gonna go back in this room. Y'all
That's
can
entirely
find me.
fair. I'm so sorry.
Damien, it's your go.
I think you're just gonna attack the Minotaur.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my goodness. Oh, they're getting kinky around and behind me.
Yeah,
I'm
my
just gonna smack
apologies.
something.
That
Oh
uh,
no! I got distracted by the kinkiness of the
Did,
surroundings.
did you have an inspiration you wanted to use, or is that...
What's inspiration?
Alright, you don't have one. Alright, so the rat swarm are going to make an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh no!
Ha ha ha.
These rats and their 13 to hit against you. No.
Hey,
Stop,
it's really unlucky
stop
number.
rolling 10s. I know I've got to hit a natural 18 to hit him, but you know, I can get it eventually, right? Oh well. Okay.
Aw.
Right, Damien, anything else you want to do? They have used their reaction to attack you, so if you wish to move out of their range, you can.
Nope, nope. Oh, hang on. I can move out the range.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means that
What
you
does it
can
mean I
move and the rats would stay there.
Oh, I'd have to go that way though, wouldn't I?
Yes, because of the
Yeah.
where your allies are.
Yep, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, if you wish to move any further, you can, but you're within contact range. You are currently 3/4 cover because the table's in the way.
I'd like to move here.
You'd like to move there.
Oh.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
That's a kid's idea. Oops. Yeah, yeah, I'm happy there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to face tank that thing, but I'm gonna
No,
have
right.
to.
Okay. What
Okay.
I can do then, if it's easier for you, is I can move on to these boxes.
I just don't want to be near that thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll move on to there.
Okay. Let's see. What do we have here? Lair action. Can't use that one. Can you use the same lair action twice in a row? I forget.
Uh,
Think so, but I don't remember.
Yeah. Because I always forget whether that's something I actually need to worry about or not. Because it's something I used to not do. For housekeeping, I'll say that he's not that I'm not going to do the same lair action twice in a row.
Fair.
Okay. So this one is going
no
to be.
choice but to use the action.
Yeah, I have no choice but to use the third one. Because I can't use that one right now. Okay. So he is going to use Merge Swarm.
What?
oh no.
You're like a super swarm. Like a mech swarm. Oh, come on!
Uh,
For the love of...
I'm not a fan of
They have a total of that many hit points because they have that
Good.
many.
I hate
Yeah, and they are already considered half health, so they do not have. So their damage is halved.
Mr. Chris.
Yep.
Generally, the creature has between 2 to 4 lair actions. Choose from at once. A creature cannot use the same lair action twice in a row.
Okay, cool. So that is good. Yeah, because I physically can't use the third option right now because I have to require a swarm to be dead to use it. So I can't.
I don't like
Aha, our being so bad at killing swarms has actually paid off in our favour.
Yeah, I have
Has
to
it?
merge them instead.
Has it? When you look at that swarm, has it paid
It's
off?
just a bigger swarm. Nothing to worry about. All
It
right.
just means that it hits
I am
multiple
in
people.
incredible
Yep,
pain.
and they attack on the lair action, which is just ending, so there's nothing they can do. All right. Okay, it's your go.
Rats ate my.
Alright, can I still make it to this spot?
There is a rat hanging
yeah,
off
you
of
can.
my nipple.
Alright, I'm going here, and I'm gonna ignore the swarm, and I am going to try and hit the cord.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll. Bite, tail, or claw.
I am going to skewer. I'm gonna try and do like a with my tail. I'm gonna try and do like a saw blade type thing.
Okay, so serrating it and taking a slash down. All right, go ahead.
Yep. Hello, child.
Hi,
Rock.
child.
Okay, that hits. Doing 2 plus
+4 +2 poison.
2 plus 4 is, or 2 plus 4 plus 2, so that'd be 8, doubled to 16 because it's vulnerable. Okay. Taking a swing down with your tail, you pierce the edge of it. Actually, no, I need to take 2 of that off because it's resistant to poison damage. Because it is still technically the slime now,
Yep.
other than the rats. So you take the swing down with your tail, cutting a portion of the cord as it pulses towards the main ooze, and you watch as bits of it begin to almost slide off as the damage seems to be badly wounding it.
I am not gonna bite this. I don't trust to bite. I am not making any more wisdom saves.
Okay. Okay, claw attack as a bonus action. Hits, doing 1 plus
1.
1, so 2, doubled to 4. Okay. Taking a swing down with your claw, you grab a bit and tear a bit off, but it reforms in your palm. Okay. End of K's turn. It is now Swarm 3's go. Swarm 3 no longer has a target, is going to go after the Plague Knight. Ready for your attack of opportunity. You may make an attack as a result. You have the +2 still, Vinny. And it is a new turn, so you have sneak attack. Yay! Rogues are great, guys. Everyone who
They are
says
fun.
that if anybody makes a rogue subclass that has bonus reactions, tell them that it's very dangerous to do so. You didn't roll sneak attack.
That was not roll. Okay.
Okay. That hits, because you got the +2 as well.
Yep.
So that is 6 plus 3, which is
Plus
9,
3.
halved to 4. That is that one. It is looking very hurt, and it gets to make an attack, or it gets to make its attack. That's a 6 to hit. Oh, if only it was a 1. That's a
Ow.
6 to hit, as it goes ahead and makes the attack, and is unable to do anything there. End of their turn. Vinny, it's your go.
Okay. They're really wounded.
They're really wounded. You can see that there's very few of them, and you get a sense that they would be fleeing if they're not being directly controlled.
Okay. Yeah, these two can handle that then.
Okay.
I have no idea what's going on here, but can I move
Okay.
through here?
Yes, you can. Moving in,
Most
you're a
of the
little bit
space seems-
squeezed, but you can, yeah.
Okay.
Just because the way the tiles are lined, it's a bit squeezed. But yeah, you can fit in there.
You see a rat swarm on top of Romulus and K on top of the rat swarm.
Yep, he's rat surfing at the moment, and the rats are currently trying to swarm around these two.
Okay, well, this seems like an immediate threat, and so not something I want to wade through, so let's get stuck in.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Action attack, yeah.
Yep, you have a +2 because of the Damian.
There's probably some flanking in there somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere.
Somewhere.
And it's definitely sneak attack.
You're definitely flanking at some of the rats.
Yeah. So
Probably.
6 plus 2
One
is
day
9.
I will roll
Halved.
decent damage. Yeah, same damage.
Okay.
I know how you feel. I don't do much damage.
Hey, let's put it this way. If you end up, one day you're going to roll a crit and it's going to be max damage and we're all just going to be pogged out
Yeah.
for a session. It's going to be great. Alright.
It'll be cool.
Alright.
How's this swarm doing? I know it's a big swarm.
It's a big swarm, and you see, despite the size, there's a sparse nature of rats. It seems they've been all kind of converged together and they're working as a group. But outside of that, there doesn't seem to be much else going on there. It's quite thin for the number that you would have expected to cover this
They've
area.
combined rats.
So they're probably more dangerous because there's a lot working together, but
Much rattage.
they're thinning out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try and work on this and reduce this problem so we can get back to the big guy.
Okay.
Because I didn't hear Kay say that this is the important thing, but I'm kind of guessing.
Yep. Lloyd is going to do Toll the Dead, and it's going to work this time.
Bonus action.
Hmm?
Making my bonus action.
Oh, bonus action attack. Right. Oh, right. I thought that was your bonus action attack. Sorry.
Max damage.
Yep. So
Max
6
damage. Whoa,
halved to 3. Neat.
after 3.
Okay.
Right, whereas my full attack with sneak attack
Did
did
4.
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
you win some,
it's
you
just
lose
how
some.
it is on this bitch of an earth.
It's fine. You're still only level 2. You guys are doing great.
Yeah.
So, on Lloyd's turn, Toll the Dead, it failed. D12, will he kill the rat swarm? Yes. There's an 8. Okay. Rat swarm dies,
Uh-oh.
and the omen is gone. Okay.
I'm scared of what that means.
Actually, no, I need that still.
Oh no.
Okay. Romulus's turn.
Romulus. Huzzah.
Mhm.
I shall do Romulus thing. Which basically means hitting more of these rats.
Okay.
Here's a question.
Uh-huh.
Can I get out from under the rats first?
Yeah.
Like, because like, I feel like reasonably I should be able to move somewhere I can get an advantage.
You can. I'll say you can move there and get it.
Yeah, yeah, that would be nice.
That's
That'd be
fine.
nice.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Just on the basis of I'd rather not spend a reckless. Oh wait, no, that doesn't do that thing anymore, does it? No, I do need to spend the reckless to get advantage. But I
Yes.
have a +2, so I'm not going to say I'm guaranteed to hit, but it's far more likely that I hit.
Oh yeah. All right, reckless.
Fucking get a critical, you shit, and kill all
Reckless,
these
good to
fucking
know.
rats. I'm sorry, I should be quieter. It's late.
It's fine. Oh.
218.
Oh.
very, very,
He's
very
won the.
pleasing numbers.
He's won the lottery. Have inspiration because you got 2 doubles.
Yeah,
I'll
thanks.
give it to you.
If you get a third one, you die.
Yeah,
If you get a third one and you
Get
still
a
have
third one, go
inspiration,
to
your
jail.
character dies. Yeah.
yeah. So that's
12.
14 points.
Ooh.
No, yep, 12. Sorry.
12
I'm
halved
not
to
sure.
6. Okay. Nice.
And I'm gonna do the smacky thing.
Horns.
Horny thing.
Yep.
Let's
Yep.
see
Horny
how
thing.
many rats I can get on these horns.
You've only got 2, right?
Oh.
There's a crit.
Natural 20.
Come on, roll me the second dice. Is it feasible for you to kill them? Don't think so, even with the max. Gets very close though. 4 points of damage. Okay, they are looking on bare bones right now.
How many rats have I just skewered on my horns?
Several.
Yeah.
Like,
Right now, I will say the functionality of your hammering horns would be at zilch, but you know that you can still fit more rats on there.
Yeah.
If you push hard, enough, they'll just keep slaughtering off in halves. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Scenes from the atmospheric railway.
okay. Unfortunately, that's the end of your turn, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. I ain't got
Okay,
nothing else.
it's the rat's turn.
I'll use the remainder of my movement though to just shuffle over here.
Yeah. Okay. In which case.
No, that provokes that provokes attack. I don't do that. I
You
stay
don't
there.
do that? Okay. So, now that that's the case, and you're staying there, Corpse Rat is going to make a bite attack. And there's no point using his recharge ability now, however... This is a difficult one. Yeah, he's going to make a bite attack against you, and he gets pack tactics.
of course he does.
Why wouldn't he? He's the pack leader.
Well, there are a
Yeah,
lot
he's
of
the
rats.
giant rat that makes all of the
No,
Right.
he shouldn't get the pack tactics. The little ones should. But
No,
he
because they
shouldn't.
have an attack range of 0 feet, so they can't benefit from it even if they wanted to.
Yeah, well, he's not a pack.
That is a 22 to hit on a very good roll, but not a crit.
Yeah.
Romulus,
Mhm.
you take.
Just pretend like you didn't hear it. Just do it.
I
Oh,
don't.
no.
I didn't hear nothing. It's
You
fine.
take
One.
2 points of piercing damage.
There you go. I was close.
As you watch as from inside the ooze, the rat bursts forward, nibbles, and then gets pulled back like a spring-loaded rat.
rat.
Make me a Constitution saving throw as the second part of this.
Do I have to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he has pack tactics. It wouldn't matter. He has advantage even though it was reckless anyway. I should have just done the other thing. Oh well. It's fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, cool.
You feel something begin to almost ooze into you, some form of slime or poisonous effect, and you shrug it off.
Bad.
Bad rat. Alright.
Become a handkerchief.
Become. New spell, become handkerchief.
Oh god.
Cat, it's your turn.
I am still locked eyes with this thing because I know this thing. I'm just gonna Vinny, rat god, just points, and I am going to cast Chaos Bolt at the cord.
Make me an attack roll and
I know, right?
and a
Get to do an
D20
attack
roll
roll.
and a D20 roll for your surge.
I'll do the.
Actually, you okay. I was gonna say you need to roll the wild magic thing here first.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
If
just
it is a fireball in this enclosed space, that's got to at least end badly for the rats as well.
no,
true.
that's no.
Definitely
True,
fucking
seven,
kill
what's my
us,
plus?
but
It'll be
Yeah.
worse for me because I'm still vulnerable to fire.
5.
No, you're
Now,
not vulnerable
will-
to fire anymore. Sorry, after the heartburn
Oh.
disappeared.
Now, will
Okay.
12 hit, or do I use my Tides of Chaos? Because I want to make sure this bugger takes the hit.
It's up to you.
Make it hurt.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to use Tides of Chaos. So,
Okay.
it's like in a game, there's like glitching and all sorts, and yeah, my spell goes a bit mad.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm going to use. Oh, well, that's 16. I should
Okay,
hit.
that hits. And I will allow you, if you wish, to turn that natural 20 into a wild magic surge and get your Tides of Chaos back if you wish. Because I am all for the fun.
Oh,
Or you can wait, I don't mind.
yeah, sod it, I'm up for the fun too. Let's
Alright,
do it.
Go for it.
I apologise if we die.
42.
You're consistent.
Yep, more levitating I'm going.
Okay, roll your damage for Chaos Bolt.
That's a 2d8 and
A D6.
a d6.
Yep.
Okay, right, where is my mouse? And that is 3 and 7, so which is it? That is fire damage.
Okay, that does 28 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
Okay, you watch as in this instant the Chaos Bolt shoots from Kat. She runs her hand alongside Chania. It hits the edge of the crystal and pushes outwards. As it surges forward past the rats, hitting the cord, it explodes downwards. As you watch as the corpse ooze around the rat explodes in this area around. And the rat has now been released. You see the excess of its fur is dark and grey, with patches of kind of this black slime or ooze with veins of purple that run through it and wrap around its neck, its shoulders, and its back, as it is otherwise hunched there in motion. And Cat turns into a potted plant. How about that, Karma?
Nice! No one shoot at me!
What kind of potted plant do you turn into, Cat?
Oh, considering yellow hair, I'm 100% a daffodil.
And Vinny, you watch as Cat does this in this surge of power. You watch there's this moment of feedback as it shoots towards her, and then she says, she just pops to the ground as a potted dandelion, or daffodil rather.
Hey, at least now can get her out of the sewer.
Hold on,
God.
how long does this last? Oh,
It's
It
a very
lasts
long
for
time, if
a-
I remember.
it
oh
lasts
no,
for-
that's right, because this is the nerfed version because it was a first level spell with no additional modifiers, so it only lasts until the start of next round.
Oh.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It doesn't last for. Hold on. What's the modifier for a full version of this?
I believe it's 1d4 hours?
I'm going to need to double check that because it doesn't seem to have come up as a change. I will need to double check my table, make sure it's working. Okay. I hope it's been working. Otherwise, some of these can get very dangerous. Alright, so Cat, you are currently a potted plant with
Good.
1 hit point. And you're also
Excellent.
vulnerable to all damage. That will carry over, notably.
Oh, God.
So,
Okay,
with that,
Good.
the rat has been released. As the rat releases, you watch as around in the area, you watch as from the roots, rats begin to swarm and move out. Swarming the ground around you and swarming the area. As you watch as this swarm breaks ranks and runs. As all of the swarms in the area seem to dissipate, with this rat attempting to flee as well. How would you like to stop the rat from successfully fleeing?
I'm gonna
I'm jumping on his
photosynthesize.
back.
You're a potted plant cat.
Yeah, that's why I'm photosynthesizing.
Oh, you're
I'm
photosynthesizing.
jumping on its back. I'm grabbing
Okay.
onto it.
Okay,
Fine.
make me an athletics check. Romulus, what would you like to try and do? I say Damian and Vinny, you'll also get chances to do stuff here.
Right.
Okay.
My
Yes!
Oh
My-
no! Oh yes! What's your modifier?
Oh no.
Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but
Hold
I
up.
have my
Hold on.
my spider. Oh, yeah,
It's
that's fair.
0.
I have a -2, so I have a total of 23 with a natural 20.
I have 25.
As it chose
Wow.
to run by you, ducking and weaving, swerving around, you reach down with a claw, pouncing towards it and grabbing onto its back and pinning it to the ground as you begin to hear the sound of it squealing. Romulus, you see this. It is grappled and restrained by a K to the ground.
Oh, I smash.
Okay, go ahead and make me an attack roll.
I believe there is some way for me to move to get +2, and
Yeah, that's
I'll-
fine.
I'll-
you already have
I'll-
advantage because it's restrained.
I have all the advantage in the
Yeah,
world.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, 5d20. Oh,
Yes,
Okay.
that still
I
hits
still-
its AC.
That
yeah.
still hits because of the +2.
Because of the +2,
Um,
yes. If I don't think what would your total be without the +2?
Without the +2, that would be a total of, I believe, 13.
Yeah, you'd miss. Its AC's 12. Woo! Go ahead. Okay.
Another 12 damage.
12 damage. Swinging down with the maul, you strike against the head as you watch as the head splats against the ground. The rat is dead.
I caught it. It's mine.
I'm very proud of you.
However, as you do, something is going to attempt to disengage. As the swarm of rats are going around and the rest of you are watching this occurring around the area, just these rats swarming out of their tunnels and beginning to just run past you. No aggression, no nothing. Cat as the potted plant. Roll me a d20 to see if you're accidentally knocked over by a rat.
Yeah, it's a chaotic thing, so I'm gonna roll that dice. 19.
19! No, you're fine.
I'm a solid plant.
You're a solid potted plant and you don't get knocked over. You're photosynthesizing artificial light right now.
Very good.
Jeff comes in and picks you up.
Oh,
It's going to
okay.
carry you around. Alright. So, at this moment, as you're holding on to the body of this rat in this moment, you're pinning it down as Romulus's maul swings in, crushing the head. And as you do, you watch as its back sinks slightly. And you watch as from the neck joint and the gullet of it, you watch as this black piece of ichor dislodges itself and burrows into the ground.
Can I grab it? I want to grab.
Go ahead, and I will say, make me an athletics check with disadvantage, and it will receive a +5 from 3/4 cover.
black piece of what?
Ichor. Almost like slime. tiny piece, probably no bigger than maybe a 2p piece.
I don't.
Total?
7. I
Yeah,
have a
with-
+0.
Yeah, with its three-quarters cover, you go to try and grab it, and it's slippery and fast as it begins to try and dive into the ground. Vinny, Romulus, and Damian, would you like to also attempt to do anything here as you watch as this tiny piece of black ichor begins to dig into the ground and burrow away?
I'm going to try
I-
to smack it with my mace.
Make me an attack roll with disadvantage and three-quarters cover against it. Romulus?
I'm going to be attempting to capture it inside one of my specialized containment
Jars.
vials.
Okay, go ahead and do...
What's the ground here made of? Is it like solid rock or like loose dirt?
No, this is more packed earth, where it's been packed over a long period of time with kind of chunks of rock in between.
Okay,
kind
can
of
I try
form-
and interpose my sword like into the earth it's trying to burrow through?
Yeah, I'll say go ahead and make me an attack roll, again with disadvantage, but I'll say half cover with the ingenuity
Fair.
of the attack. And Romulus,
Disadvantage, you say?
disadvantage, yeah. And Romulus, go ahead and make me an athletics check with disadvantage.
I did a 12 more
Okay.
damage.
This is going to
Well,
sound weird.
whatever.
Is there any chance of me recklessing to try and make that balance out?
If you're attacking, maybe, but this is an athletics check to try and capture it.
All right, fair enough.
And what was your total to hit there, Damian?
12?
Plus modifiers for
Oh.
attack roll?
A 5, I think.
17? Misses.
Oh.
13 would be
13.
my athletics check there.
Okay. It needs to roll its athletics. Okay, using its or acrobatics in this case, it succeeds and
Damn.
escapes that. And Vinny?
Dirty 20 was my attack roll.
Dirty 20. With that, you swing down with the scimitar, attempting to interpose where it is, and you feel something catch before you feel a slight tug and then a release. Takes the damage, but escapes.
Damn it.
You pull your rapier back, and you can see small residual pieces of whatever you cut. You have a sample.
I'm gonna lick it.
No.
Do you
I'm
let-
gonna lick a
Hold
small
on.
amount.
Do you let Kay?
A
You can
small-
lick some, but I think Cat will want to look at this.
I'm licking a
She
small
is going to
amount.
turn back into a centaur, right?
Such a
Yeah.
happy little
Romulus?
plant.
Yep.
Maybe.
Next turn comes around. Poof.
Yeah, I know that. Vinny has no
Maybe?
idea what the hell's going on.
Oh, no, I know. I just forgot this is stuff that's happening. So, yeah, she turns back into a centaur shortly after that comment.
Hi.
Okay.
Where'd it go?
You see a deflated rat corpse on the ground, and you see no rats in the area.
Oh, it died? What happened?
Romulus killed it, and the rats ran away. Some
caught
goo
it.
came out and escaped, but we got a sample if you have a flask.
Oh, I have. But I actually have another vial. Okay, yep. I'll get the vial out and put it in the vial.
Okay. We have to sort of gently try and scrape the half of what remains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Often.
You have maybe
I'll
2
provide
drops
a vial
worth.
for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the vial from Cat, you have about 2 drops worth as you scrape it off and small bits slide into the vial. If K is to take a sample sizable enough for him to do anything with, it will consume the sample in this instance.
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
No.
Yeah, just because of how
We
little there
have
was
to
there.
get this back to the people because this may have something to do with the illness.
Okay.
We do have to do that. Can we make sure that there's no slime before we do so?
In the area around here?
In the sewers. I'm
I've-
mindful that they're a bit
I can
burned.
try a thing. I'm gonna go and eat a little bit of this and see if the same thing happened that happened with the jambies.
Okay. You take 2 points of acid damage and go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
Take the damage real quick.
And Kat, did you say you were looking around the
Yeah, so
stuff here?
I'm looking at all the chemicals that are going on, the
Make-
notes,
Yeah, make me
any free
investigation
paper and
check.
ink I'm taking.
Yeah. Make me an investigation
Damn it.
check.
I do the same.
6. You
That
have a little
is-
nibble.
13.
Now that it's dead, it doesn't seem to have the same effect. Whatever was controlling these things is no longer connected.
I wish to
Alright.
investigate as well.
Are you going to perform a separate check, or are you going to assist Cat?
What did you get? Did you say?
Got
Cat?
13.
I could assist Cat, I guess.
Okay, I'll roll
Okay.
the other dice.
So advantage. Go ahead.
That is a 23.
23. Looking around, you recognize these alchemical notes, not as a natural that you know what they are, but you look over them, they're written in Elvish, it's hard to tell, but this is a synthesization area and refining plant. You see also a few vials that are otherwise still full in the back, a small array of books that seem to pertain to the same topics as these papers, and the ink itself does not seem magical and is not worth much. But the papers themselves seem to contain a recipe for whatever was being concocted down here.
Okay, right. I'm going to gather the papers together with the rest of the papers that we've got from the other places. I'm going to have a look. I'm going to take the vials, obviously. And I'm going to have a look at the books.
Or correction, you have a wine bottle and a flask. Sorry.
A wine bottle and a flask.
Yes, so
I'll go
add a
first.
wine bottle and a flask of silvery gold liquid.
Wine
That sounds familiar.
and flask.
Yeah, just so I know the quantity and the refinement of each of these.
Oh,
L-I-U-I-D. Right, okay. Okay, right. So I've got that. Are these books in that Elvish?
It seemed to be as
Scripture
well,
too?
yeah.
Okay, alright.
You take all the
How
books.
many books are there?
About 6 or so.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the books. Put them in the
Okay.
saddlebags. Yeah, okay, so there's 6 books as well. Okay.
Anything else anyone would like to do?
How much paper? Oh no, we didn't find any paper. did we? Plain
Besides
paper.
for look at the chords and see if there's anything that I can tell from them, see if
Chords have gone black and turned to ash.
all of them.
All of them.
Okay. Can I poke a head out? I'll bring the dancing lights with me and see what's going on out here.
You look out into the sewer, and as you poke your head out, you see a gruesome sight. You see rats fleeing and running. And you see, not far from here, what looks to be a rather large ooze near this crossroad here. And you see tendrils snatching up rats in the hundreds. As it is whipping out and grabbing them, snatching and pulling them in, as the rats are biting and fighting back. 2 symbiotic enemies, or 2 symbiotic allies, now enemies in this sewer. Fighting and burning together. As the water here goes from the sickly green to a otherwise putrid black and red, now draining with blood. You watch as a number of the plants begin to have almost these thin veins of red that are beginning to run up the surface of them. And you begin to see a rather gruesome sight of what's going on as you hear the snapping and the chomping of various creatures down here. Now all at each other's throats. And so, the party which wanted to conclude what was going on down here, settling themselves in and killing the rats once and for all, it would seem anyway. With whatever that tiny piece of ichor was escaping their grasp, but with a sample to figure out what it truly was, the party fought and defeated whatever may seem to have been the hive mind in this instance. But now, with blood in the water, and creatures of the night still released from their master's captivity, who knows what will go to the surface. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And we will see you next week for more of this. Bye-bye.
Bye. Potato.